This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too.
I got you. That's all I want. I won't forget. That's a whole lot. I don't go out. Not now that you're in. Sometimes we shout, but that's no problem.
The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers presents Monsterhearts with Desiree Valdez as the MC.
Yes.
Leaving it to you guys. You're full of, unless, you know, yeah, what?
Category, I don't even understand what you're talking about.
Oh, the
Category
theme of the theme of the
category
evening.
is
It's I hurt you because I love you.
beautiful!
Bring it!
Not among men.
So what you can
Oh no, it's a bad category. The match
no,
is
a bad
determined.
match.
the match broke.
No, the matches are just impotent.
Oh yeah.
The match
Oh,
broke.
wait, I think I had it reversed. It's I love you because I hurt you.
All right,
Category is,
no.
I love you because I hurt you.
What sounds solution?
Yeah. So I guess in the future you can just ask if anyone has a category, and if they don't, you can supply it.
Alright.
Yeah.
Or not.
Sometimes we're on it.
Sometimes you're on it, sometimes you're thinking of other things, which is totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes we've been thinking about Monsterhearts for 2 weeks straight now.
Oh my god. And you have so many ideas.
I didn't get a chance to play the last game.
I know.
It's a long time.
Alright. So let's get out of that. Sorry.
Spoken word.
A little
Yeah.
spoken word thing talking over
Heading
us.
down to the shore.
Let me find my... There it is. And there it is. I'm trying to do my...
boom.
Yep.
Yeah, little bloom. Oh, it's still there. Alright, so we want this shit shuffled, please. Thank you.
Shuffle that bitch.
Alright. So we're back.
Okay.
A dinosaur
We didn't
story.
leave.
Ooh, that's pretty loud.
I'm aware.
Thank you.
Yeah, taking care of it.
All right.
Stoked about
It's gonna be a weird session, I
It
just
is.
have a feeling.
It is.
Right.
And Renee
It's
isn't
not.
even here.
We had to make sure it was the right song.
Right.
Mhm.
Then we could lower it
Then
down.
I,
Oh, okay.
thank you. So I have Shimp is translating for me today because I obviously can't speak.
He's inside a little circle in the lower corner of the screen.
He's finally where he always belonged.
Where I've always wanted to be.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Rules minion forever.
Yes.
Mhm.
So last time we were playing Monsterhearts.
That we were.
So you all had some housekeeping you wanted to discuss in terms of XP, how you've been using it. I think we're interested in that. You have a little runestone Larkins that's sitting there. You're trying to eat cheese at the same time, and salami.
Oh man.
And so
At least it's not a brownie on top of a cookie.
yeah, okay.
I
why
should
don't
embrace my inner adolescent here and make a double stack.
You're already embracing your inner adolescent by not having a napkin nearby.
That's
so.
true. That's true.
He's living dangerously.
Okay. Oh,
It could be worse. He could be trying to what is it? The KFC double down it.
Oh!
Just salami on both sides.
That is worse.
That's the most adolescent thing he could do.
That's
That's
true.
true.
Well, that's when you really need to get into taking advantage of all 4 different types of salami.
There's a
Yeah.
salami
Oh, you're
quattro
right. You're right.
provided by Jack.
Actually, to embrace my true adolescent gamer, I need to just go back to what I used to do, which was drop gobstoppers into soda and let them dissolve. But
All right, so
I feel
Skittles.
physically ill now.
I have made handouts. I have made handouts.
Yay! The famous handouts.
Oh, is it the seating chart?
So we have a seating chart on one side.
Yes.
And then you'll have these are just side characters. These aren't the
This
strings.
is so helpful.
But there's no strings.
Right.
Right.
No strings attached.
Right.
But
Yep.
I mean,
I don't want no strings.
I think you get a string on all of us just by
Strings are
making
the
that.
thing.
I
that
have
get
plenty
no
of
love
strings
from
on
me.
all of you guys, so it's alright. No, but I would love to create a strings map at some point.
Yeah.
So
I think
we're gonna
that
need some
is
string.
going to deserve a whiteboard.
that's
Yeah,
gonna be
or
a
like
big
Sylvia.
string.
Or maybe like a
Sylvia,
cork
yeah.
board.
Pepe Sylvia, absolutely.
Yeah,
With
Pepe Sylvia.
like actual like strings
Yeah.
and lines on a cork board.
I-
and like the
I would
push
love
pins.
that.
It needs it.
That'd be a nice little performance
is so
art thing.
awesome.
But I
Amazing.
would like to just make a regular old strings thing. So I may be
God,
asking you for
Neil.
strings.
This is awesome.
So you have your seating charts here.
Yes.
I gave the characters the font that I thought fit their characters.
Very
Really?
accurate for me.
Thank you.
Good. And
Oh, mold on the cheese
It wasn't
substitute.
supposed to. What? It was supposed to be fine until like January.
I'm sorry, bro. You can totally return
January's
it for a
in
new
2
one.
days.
Or like January 19th.
Yeah.
okay.
They
I'm going to
screwed
return it
you.
for a new one.
So this is
Okay.
this is an issue. You can move on. You can
Yeah,
move
let's-
past it.
let's-
You see it. You move on.
Let's all just step past this
Okay.
for the
Yes.
moment.
So this is the seating chart that I have for your homeroom. On the back, you will see the side characters and just details about those characters that you may already know that will help you to remember. Like, oh yeah, that person's like this, or you know this. These are main things that you know about them.
Oh,
Oh, Captain
this is
Steve.
good.
Now there are Captain Steve has been cast,
Mhm.
so that's new.
Oh, see, I misunderstood. Okay, thank you.
Okay, bottom right.
Yeah, I thought that was your icon as GM.
Wow.
No, because of the way it was. I'll show you why I thought.
Okay. So that's that. And then, so you have all these for your reference points. Of course, there's other little side characters to all these people. Like, for instance, oh no.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's a disappointment.
So like Rachel has her parents, as you know. Brad has his dad, the sheriff
Oh, that's
of the town.
right.
Diana has a male family member, somebody who was injured by Colleen. So that's another person that like side character.
Oh, I thought it was her husband.
Well, we don't
We
know.
don't
who
know.
it is.
We presume.
It was never
could it be?
explained. to
Some
us.
of us presumed.
We presumed.
So then on the front part, again, is the seating chart and then a little side area for notes if you need to write them down.
Oh,
I love your
lovely.
casting of Carruthers. She's
Thanks.
It is so diabolical. I love it.
Yes. So,
Has her eye on you.
Yeah, right on you.
That she does.
Inappropriate, beyond belief, toxic masculinity incarnate.
that's Captain Steve.
That's Captain Steve. All right.
Yeah.
He's such a cutie, though.
I know. That's
I mean, that's what-
that's
the
the
problem.
point. That's the problem, exactly. You can learn more about that if you listen to Neo Masquerade. Anyway,
What? Just
all
being
over the
toxic
place.
and cute.
Toxic and very hot.
Yeah.
I would thought that Captain Steve might have been a crossover character.
No,
Between
no.
shows.
Oh, it should be.
Yeah, she
Steve Stevenson, but no.
Could be.
That's purely based on the power streaming of Burning Love. If you haven't seen Burning Love, you have to absolutely fucking watch
So
it.
good.
So hilarious. So, say all that to say, I apologize for any non sequiturs. I apologize for any weirdness. If I'm not making sense, please tell me, because I literally don't know. If
We'll
I'm
just
making
drink more
sense.
wine until you
I
do.
won't know.
So, but if you have questions, please ask me questions, because sometimes I'm not always clear.
Not to worry.
Okay. All right.
I don't know, we're a pretty needy group. We ask a lot of questions.
Do we?
All right. So, any questions about this handout?
It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I very much like it.
Not a
Thank
question.
I
Not
completely
a
forgot
question.
who Maury was.
Maury. Morrigan.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's like her official name, like in school.
All right, thank you. That's right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
When the substitute calls the roll.
All right.
And everyone's like, who's that? Oh, it's Maury.
Morrigan is how I know. her.
Morrigan.
Yeah,
That's
okay, all
what
right.
she goes by.
Writing it down.
Good. So yeah, so hopefully this helps to clarify things, makes things more clear.
Absolutely.
Great. Okay. So moving on. This is for Renee. I'll put it in the Renee folder.
Yeah.
We're all over other stuff.
Can you grab me my mug while you're over there, dear?
my god.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Being of service.
Absolutely. Well, you're just standing right there.
Do you want a little
You
coaster
need a
while you're
Let
at
me
it?
get the coaster.
Oh.
Get in the
I'm
coaster.
getting the coaster.
Get in the
Get off the
coaster.
cross.
Get in the coaster. All right.
Climbing up.
Get off. We need the wood.
Okay. So, where we last left us, our beautiful monsters at Great Cliff High.
Lovely, lovely monsters.
Monsters.
Well, we found out a couple different things that were pretty alarming as far as I'm concerned. Is that a groundskeeper was killed
That's right.
during homecoming last year.
Uh-huh.
That's true.
Or like, yeah.
It was
so this is your
very
junior
impressive.
year. Yeah, very impressive. Impressive. We also know that what?
Sorry. Speaking of homeroom and everything, had a homeroom teacher in 10th grade who would go down to the school bulletin. She'd be like, well, okay, you know about the thing at the thing, and you know about this, and you know about that, and everyone would make fun of her for it. So it's like, you know about the groundskeeper killed during homecoming. You know
Yeah,
about
You
the...
know about that.
You know about the fact that one of the
Brutally
students has been missing. You know that your principal's a ghoul or an infernal demon.
You know about that.
Wolf in the dumpster?
Uh-huh.
You know there was a gray wolf in the dumpster.
Up there.
Half-eaten.
Half-eaten.
Dumpster wolf.
Dumpster wolf.
Dumpster wolf.
All right, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry.
Oh!
I'm just getting angry.
Garage band name if I've ever heard
Dumpster
one.
wolf.
Dumpster wolf.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's true. I'm gonna write that down.
Use it in good health, y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll play the spring fling.
That's right.
Oh.
I'm getting angry.
Uh-oh. Appropriation. Wolf appropriation.
Oh my god.
Oh, dear.
Rodrigo, what's your grandmother's name? And, like, what do you call her?
Question.
Like, what do you usually... What's your term, like, of how you address her?
Not really just Abuela.
Okay. Not, like, by her name, like, her name, or
have
Juanita,
a
or
name
whatever
for
her
her?
name is.
Yeah, her name's Inez.
Inez.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is
So it's
grandma.
just a... Okay.
That's my middle name.
That's right. That's right.
By the way, I've cast her.
You did?
Oh,
yeah, yes,
yeah.
you did. You did. Yes, you did. On Obsidian Portal, which is down.
Currently done. But you can see my adorable.
Yes, I
I
did
would
see
be
that,
good.
and I love that. I think that's why it was sticking in my mind. So, Dumpster Wolf.
Yeah, I'm making the logo right now. Go on.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's XP worthy.
Well,
I need a
until you
little
see
more.
the dumpster.
I need a little.
Yeah, it's true. We need an actual, like,
Yeah.
flyer for one of their shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh,
And we want to see the dumpster with the wolf emerging.
Yeah.
Where's Renee? We need her.
I know we do. But we'll do fine. We'll do fine. Renee
Alright,
is that
fine.
wild card, but I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of anything that we did. Let's see here. What are you doing?
Scotty
Your
goes
head
to fit
broke out,
my
don't worry.
Your
notebook.
shoulder.
What you doing?
All right, we're a little distracted right now. It's okay. It's all right.
We're just settling in.
No, we're fine.
Thank you.
We're doing
Settle
great.
down.
I've
Settle
been so
down.
excited. My mind has been here.
I know mine too.
Believe it or not.
All right, mine's
Even though I'm sucking at playing, I really am enjoying
You're not
myself.
sucking at playing.
None
How
of us are.
Give me
dare
time.
you?
Give
How
me
None
dare
of us
you?
are sucking at
No,
playing.
none of you are sucking at playing. You're doing a really good job.
So are you, GM.
Yay!
Deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. Yeah.
So,
Mark some XP.
I don't have any. I've unlimited XP.
Oh, you have all the
Infinite
XP.
Good
XP.
reminder.
Forget it.
She's the wellspring of
That's
the
right.
XP.
I give it, then I take it away. All right, so here we are.
Here we are indeed.
We went through a crazy Monday, but I would like to do a little
A manic Monday, if you
a
will.
blue Monday. I don't like
That it
Mondays.
was.
And I don't like Mondays.
I know. I would like to
Tell me
do
why.
a little.
A little catch up.
Okay. I would like to give Nyx a little taste of that Monday.
Yes.
Because everyone had a
Yes.
taste.
Oh, sure,
Nix
sure,
needs
sure.
some spotlight.
It needs a little bit of
Oh.
a taste of that.
Yes.
Sure thing.
So, Monday left you, and so I had questions for everybody in terms of like what they do after school usually.
Of course.
So I would like to go through a little bit of that, and then I have a.
He's being adorable. Come on.
I know he is. That's why I can't stop. That's why I get distracted by him.
Yeah, because it's freaking
He's so
adorable.
cute.
It's not quite good enough, David. You've got to trim off
A
another
little-
like
it is, it's
centimeter.
Oh,
Look, it is off.
Put it
Another
really
half
is.
millimeter, David.
Hold
It's
on.
just right off the sides.
Hold on.
So what I do after, we established.
So
We're good.
what you remember the last time that you were, it was Monday. You were bringing homework to Rachel Blank's house.
And her mom was.
And her mom, how did you feel about how all that went?
I felt. I think I was a little confused because, like, to start off, like,
Yeah.
you know, she said, or her comment was she didn't know that there was a boy in in Rachel's class that liked her,
Yeah.
and Nick's kind of likes everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
Weird.
that kind of like threw him off
Yeah.
a little bit, but he's also been around the social situation long enough to kind of
Yeah.
realize that like that's what that means. But then there's probably like one of those montages where like the character walks around town for like hours until sunset, and then it's like, does that actually mean that I do like her?
Oh.
Like, do
Yes.
I like a person? Like,
Yes.
like?
Yes. Yes.
Well,
you're
if we
extremely
remember-
defined.
Yeah.
If we remember
Beautiful.
from our homeroom like seating chart that
She
you
sits next to
created,
me.
you have a very good viewing angle of Rachel, and you're sort of drawn to her because of the way she dresses. Like she reminds you of like a doll,
Right.
Right.
stuff, toys in the attic that you.
Who doesn't like dolls?
I know who doesn't like dolls, and so that was a piece of it
Yeah.
that was you've sort of been. I don't know. How would you describe how you are kind of focused on her?
So obviously, because I'm kind of in that close proximity to her, I have a good opportunity to view her in profile and in perspective. So there's a lot of I wouldn't say there's a lot of interaction because it seems like she's a very closed off person. Very very focused on herself, and she's obviously her family life isn't the best. So chances are she doesn't really communicate with everyone or a lot of people. Hence why Lucian is spreading such rumors. And
Rumors.
oh, come on, he was talking this morning
Yeah.
about how he
What?
got her into
Rumors.
what rumors exactly.
You mean
So
facts?
oh,
What?
What?
Oh.
What do you mean they're facts?
No, no.
empirical, provable facts.
That's right.
Is
That's right. This guy gets it.
in any case. So I think it's trying to. It's sort of making me question like how I'm becoming more and more real, maybe.
Oh, so these feelings that you're exploring or trying to understand as you're walking around town
Right.
are what? How does that feel?
It feels really strange because, like, it feels like warm, but also because I'm starting to feel that warmth, I think maybe I'm starting to start to feel some of the cold that's like around me, like starts to
Makes the
maybe-
cold more obvious.
Exactly.
It's a contrast.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All right.
it's either contrasting or maybe I'm starting to feel a little bit more like what people actually feel in terms of
Oh, the cold, the literal cold.
yeah.
Oh.
boy.
I know. So as you're walking around town and the sun is going down, which usually I don't think you would necessarily notice. You can
No,
correct me
not
if I'm
really.
wrong.
Just the streets getting emptier and emptier, really.
Right.
Yeah.
But now the temperature you're feeling chilled.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's nice. I like that. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I'm like the ghoul, and so I'm just like, yes, give me more. All right.
Feed me, Seymour,
Yes,
feed me.
exactly. Like, please, because I can do stuff with this. All right. So you're thinking about these feelings,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're walking down the street, this car just whizzes past you,
Oh my.
almost hitting you.
Whoa.
Oh wow.
When you look at the back of the car, you realize that it's Ms. Batillion's car.
Mm.
Oh,
So I'm just
okay.
syncing this up.
Right,
with,
right,
Yeah,
like,
that's
where-
right.
Yeah.
Things that
Bringing
have been
you into
happening
the-
as she is racing home. That's right.
Okay.
Okay.
So, so what else what is your usual routine aside from being helpful to this fellow student and bringing her homework home?
Well,
What do you usually do after school?
since I don't really have like a family to go back to, I think maybe I have like a part-time job that like I work until like really late. But obviously, since I don't have any sort of ID, like except for my student ID, it has to like pay under the table.
Okay.
So,
Do you have something in mind?
well, we talked about Maury's parents owning like a chain of like restaurants.
We did.
Like,
Okay.
what if I was like the busboy at like one of those restaurants?
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. So what kind of restaurant is it?
We said it was like a. In the first session, it was.
Oh man.
So wasn't it Korean?
No, it's like an.
Oh yeah, it was like a franchise.
Yeah.
It's like a buffet type.
Yeah, like David came
restaurant.
up with beer. You had like the name for
Yeah,
it,
you
like a Howard
referenced it.
Johnson or something.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was a Howard Johnson's.
Or
Kind of
something similar.
Yeah, or something like XP
Sounds
Howard
like
Johnson's.
something I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Definitely not something I would come up with. So I'm trying
So
to.
because it's such a touristy place, let's just say it is like one of the chain hotels in town, and they own that hotel.
Right.
And they have a restaurant there, and people
Yeah.
definitely go there. Not
Yeah.
just tourists, but local people go there too
Yeah.
because they have a really good deal, and
Like
it's
a
a buffet.
lamplighter or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so you're a busboy there. They'll
Yeah.
hire you and pay you a little bit of cash.
Right.
Okay.
And, yeah, and I don't really need all that much money, but
So you don't even know what to ask for.
yeah,
You don't even
exactly.
know what you're worth, Nix.
No,
You
I
just
know.
show up.
I just kind of show up and they give me some money at the end of the week.
Right.
Right.
Sounds
That's
ideal.
my job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you after work, how many days a week do you do that? Is that every day?
It wouldn't be every day because it's super part time. So I said I wasn't doing anything after Monday,
Okay.
after school on Monday. So I think today I would probably just like head home
Okay.
in that kind of empty house that,
Right.
or maybe I would catch a lift home from
I think
someone.
you're reading my mind. So one of your fellow students, let's see who
Perhaps
is it?
Lucian, who has a car, or no, he was driving.
Well, you dropped off Rodriga already
Yeah,
at home,
that's
so you
true.
might have been passing through the main street in town, and you see Nix.
That's
I mean,
right.
by the time Ms. Battalion has passed by,
Yeah.
you guys were at your after-school tutoring session for at least a little while.
Yeah,
And
it's
we went to the
possible.
burger place like right afterwards.
Yeah, this is
Sounds
all
possible.
happening at the
Yeah.
same time.
That sounds plausible.
Okay.
Although you had picked up Neil at some point.
That's
So it's
true.
either-
You met Neil at the Circle K.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, this is before meeting Neil.
Okay.
So
Before.
Okay.
yes. So you were going to
Heading to Circle
Yeah,
K.
you're heading to the Circle K,
Okay. Yeah.
and you see Nix on the street just walking, but
Uh-huh.
it's getting dark.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Oh, I feel about Nix.
Yeah, that's a good thought.
I only
he
have
sits-
one string on him.
Well,
Ooh.
because you're a cutie.
That's right.
But like you are diagonally, he sits diagonally in front of you in homeroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
And Colleen has mentioned in terms of like her strings with Nix, like
Oh, and I've got 2 strings on Lucian.
what are those?
Oh, you do?
Oh, I've been I was observing him for my social
Yeah,
cues.
he's like your copycat, so
Yeah.
he'll kind of copy your cool guy moves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Right. Just trying to think about
And you talked to each other today at the principal's office when you went to see Principal Carruthers.
We said,
Dr.
"What's up?"
Carruthers.
And
Yeah.
We said, hey.
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 Yo.
In
Well,
a
that's
cool guy way. That's a lot.
It's a lot right
currency.
there, I'm saying.
That's true.
Cool
Currency.
currency.
Yeah.
So would it be more reasonable, like, if I was idling at a red light and you saw
Oh,
me?
that could be it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I am used to like observing Lucian. Yeah.
Yeah. And,
So-
yeah.
So yeah, maybe I just kind of like walk up, to the driver's side and say, "Hello, Lucian."
What is your impression of Nix? Like
See, that's the thing is, like, I think I don't have a strong feeling about Nix because I can't get a read on him for some reason.
Yeah.
in terms of emotional feeding? Yeah, so Colleen is
Yeah,
weirded
he's got
out
no
because of the no
sense.
scent. You're weirded out because of the emotions aren't that you don't
He's
tap
nothing to
into them in
tap.
the same
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
I mean, he may have an emotional life, but you're not tapping into it.
He's like the styrofoam container that my McDLT came in.
Wow, that's damning. That is damning. Shit. Man.
So you glance at the McDLT container,
In
then you
the,
look back
like
at
at the
Nix,
foot of the passenger seat.
Yes!
and you look back up at Nix, and he's just looking at you with his brown eyes.
Oh, shit. All right. So,
He's looking down at you. Hi. What do you do?
of course, I've got one hand on my chain
Steering wheel, yes. Yep.
And so
Yep.
badass.
Yeah, you are pretty badass.
I've also got a custom rear view mirror that's like one of those
Yes.
like, 12-foot wide ones.
big
Yes.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, it has
Yes.
like the multiple lenses so you can get a
Uh-huh.
full range behind you.
So you never
Anyway.
check your sides. Yeah.
And watch any girls as they walk down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I'm not like antagonistic towards Nick.
Beep, 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 behind you.
All right.
Lights turned.
All right. So I'm gonna completely ignore that.
What do you do when you hear somebody behind him beeping?
Oh,
We can do.
I'll turn to see if like it's someone I know, and
Okay.
Well, they're saying hi.
yeah, like maybe give them a wave too.
Oh, and then they kind of wave back to you.
So I'll be like, where are you headed?
It's just home.
Would I know where that is?
Yeah,
Do
because
you
you
keep
go
that
to
secret from
parties.
people?
No, yeah.
Oh, that's right. The
Party
party house.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Oh, nice. I'll give you a lift.
Oh, that would be very kind of you. Thank you.
All right. So, pop power locks.
All right, so you get in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay, so you zoom off.
I'm curious because he's said such truths about someone I know. So as you pull away or as we start driving.
Yeah.
So Lucian, what do you know about Rachel?
What do you really know about Rachel?
Yeah, come on.
What do I know about Rachel?
And this is up to you if you want to be honest about this or lie.
It's the eternal question.
Right.
Let's see here. Yeah.
No, you'll remember that we last left Morrigan in the mortuary where there was something going on, and there was a man's voice, which was Rachel's father's voice.
Yeah.
Right.
While she was
There was a thing happening.
getting
On the
assaulted,
slab.
And she was
On
on
the
the
slab.
getting
Well
assaulted
said.
wearing a schoolgirl's
Yeah.
uniform.
Oh, that was horrible. I
so
remember.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh.
God.
Thanks,
And-
Renee.
But
Yeah,
it was so
thanks.
real. It
Yeah.
was very real. Thank you. Renee.
But like, basically, there were a couple other men's voices in the background
Right.
that she heard.
She had
One
heard.
that she recognized, which was Rachel's father's voice.
Yeah.
Which you could say, well, that would make sense if maybe there was something going on in terms of like a religious thing, or there was already a wake-in process or something.
Right.
But
We don't know
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just information that you would probably be keyed in on, or you can expand and add to it if you want.
Right. So I'm kind of quietly thoughtful for a little bit.
Sure.
And
How are you with silences?
Oh, I mean, I'm always like
Hello?
when I'm at home, it's always quiet. So yeah,
It's not uncomfortable for you.
No, and then in school when people are doing work, it's also like silent. So I'm just kind of looking out, maybe paying more attention to the landscape as it's going by, like people walking around. Like something I don't usually do maybe is just like watching people, and now I kind of like maybe I find myself like looking at people, like perhaps subconsciously trying to see a certain person.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
Meanwhile, you're thinking.
So what do I really know about Rachel? Is the question.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you, Nix. I don't know a whole hell of a lot about her.
Her mother. I just met her mother when I was delivering her her schoolwork, and she was she seemed like a very impatient lady. And she said something really strange to me. She said that she didn't realize that there was a boy in her class who liked Rachel. And I was really confused by that.
Let me pause really quick.
Yeah.
Nix, what was Nicholas's mother like that you remember?
Let's see. I think she was very involved with Nicholas, like in his in his day-to-day activities.
Yeah.
Because I think when I established Nicholas, it was that his family was kind of progressive. Like they didn't shame him, I guess, for doing the across the gender spectrum for like the kids' activities, like tea parties and such.
Okay, it could be different activities or just like whatever.
Yeah,
just having fun.
So I think maybe like the mom was a little bit more engaged with him than like would be expected in like a waspy style family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're probably. I mean, if they have a summer home there, are they from that area, or do you think they're just vacationing?
That's a good question. Maybe they were there for a certain amount of time while something else was happening. Like maybe they owned a summer home here and they were waiting, and they lived here for a number of years while maybe a house was being built or like a manse was being built in like some other part of the country.
Okay.
And so now that that's finished, they've kind of like relegated this, and maybe now that something else might happen, they might, obviously be doing certain adult things with their finances.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, but the mother you would remember is being involved.
Yeah, really warm and engaging.
Warm,
Like, she
okay.
talked to me.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Do you think she was like at the tea parties?
Probably, or maybe not like an active participant, but one that like poked her head in and was indulgent, I guess, in Nicholas's fantasies.
Okay.
So she talked to you.
Yeah.
Did she look into your eyes?
No, she could never see me, but
Right.
she always like looked in my general direction and kind of like swept the room, sort of like how the teacher Miss Batillion does when she's talking to the
Right.
class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said hello Nix, or hello Nick's friend, and that was it was.
How
very,
did you feel about that?
It felt nice to be acknowledged, I guess. And
Okay.
but at the time I didn't really have a concept
Hey.
of what it meant. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that was possibly something that built you into being more real? Is her acknowledgement of you?
It could be. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Why can you?
I might have to
You can just
boot
boot
her,
her out
yeah.
because she's just absolutely out of control. Do you think she'll be okay?
I could take her just to go pee. And bring her
Yeah,
back.
do that.
All right, fine.
All right. So we'll put a little pause on that convo.
Oh, we can talk about what we did with our XP.
Yeah, we can. So, Rodrigo, what did you do with your XP?
I went ahead and added a point to one of my stats. So rather than having -1 in volatile, I have a 0.
Oh.
No penalty.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Nix, what did you do?
I took another one of my hollow moves.
Which is what?
I took Strange Impressions. So when a main character either harms me or attempts to heal me, or helps me heal, I can respond by studying them with wide eyes. If I do, I temporarily gain one of their skin moves and add it to my character sheet. It'll disappear when I use it.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool. Interesting.
It's like a sponge.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. And did you use? Have you? What are
I
you?
haven't
Where are you
had,
at?
I've got 4 experience points.
So you need
I'm
one
waiting for
more?
One more point.
Ah.
In which case, I will take another werewolf move.
All right. I would say after everything that you went through,
I get one more
You-
point.
I'm
did
going
a
to give you
lot
another
last
point.
session.
You
You
did
did do a lot.
So we'll give you that. So what
Okay.
werewolf move did you want to get?
Unstable.
What does that mean?
When I become my darkest self, I get an experience point.
Oh.
I feel like that fits too with what you've been
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
So I think we need to, because the darkest self, because you can turn into a werewolf whenever.
Wolf creature.
Wolf creature,
Yeah.
sorry. Wolf creature whenever. We want to make sure that it's clear, like, when you are, like, when it gets triggered by your darkest self, like, when that transformation gets triggered by something that
By
just...
an event.
By an event
emotional
or
event.
emotional, yeah, however you get triggered.
I'm not gonna do it just because my number got called at the bakery.
Right, exactly.
You know, it's gonna be like for a reason.
Yeah.
They're out of Marble Ride.
That's usually why I get pissed at the
Yeah, I
bakery.
know, right?
No! I become my darkest self.
Trader Joe's has had a sourdough.
Whoa!
That was like the thing though with yours is you can turn any time at will, but your darkest self is really like when you haven't chosen to transform.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, when you
What?
haven't chosen, because
Wait, what?
so you can turn
Well, no,
whenever you
it's
want to,
can't
like
turn
what
back.
Jade said. Yeah,
That's
No, I
the
can't turn
darkest
back till the sun comes up.
right.
Yeah.
So that you chose to turn into a werewolf because you wanted
Right.
to attract Miss Batillion,
Right.
or
Wolf
wolf creature.
I wanted to
Wolf
punish
creature.
whatever was making her unhappy. Was why.
There we go.
I already tracked her.
But if something were to happen that was so egregious,
Like-
or you can't control yourself,
Yeah, it's like
and it
an
gets
emotion.
triggered, yeah,
Right. But
then
okay, that's out of control.
That's the darkest self. That's the darkest self version of your wolf creature.
Oh, so you're
that
saying there's 2 versions of my wolf creature.
That's
Yes.
One is like by choice, one's conscious, and the other one
When it's
is
just
Unconscious.
wild
Just-
ass.
yeah, it's reactionary.
Yeah.
That seems right to me. Seems
Did she
correct.
say she'd be good?
Yep.
Lies?
Yeah, it's all
All
lies.
lies.
Because look at her.
She's
First
right
thing
back
she
to
was
it.
right back
Just
to
Right
the
salami,
back to
yes.
it. We gotta finish the salami. Come on, everybody, put your backs
Eat
into
the.
it.
All
Put
right.
your backs into the eggs. Thank you.
I
Put your
love
backs
the
into that
salami.
salami.
Do
I'll
it.
take a quick big trip back to the salami. really
Open up
quick.
the second
I've
bottle.
already
while you're
made
at
like
it.
a second
good.
trip. This is my like 4th trip.
Fourth trip. Some of us aren't pulling our weight.
It's true. I immediately regret that I have not been pulling my weight with the salami.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't get a chance to eat earlier today, so.
Eat,
Good.
please.
Manja.
Oh my god.
Fuck yeah!
Like potato chips.
I'm trying to pull
I
my
know,
weight.
like, oh my god. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Sweet sustenance.
All right.
Sweet.
So we
meaty
were just going over
sustenance.
experience points and what people were doing.
What did Lucian do?
Yeah, so Lucian, how did you use your XP?
I added +1 to my hot.
To be even hotter?
I was only hot one.
I know.
Only hot one.
Yeah, so now I'm so hot, I'm cold, and I'm so cold, I'm hot. Because they're both two.
I get it.
And we hate you for it.
Uh-huh.
All right. So,
You could also say, I'm too hot to handle and too cold to hold.
Oh, thank you so much.
they're called the Ghostbusters and they're in control.
Well, I guess
We're gonna...
Anyway,
Okay.
all right.
That was beautiful, guys.
To glimpse into our
Anyway.
marriage. All right. So, you get to sing Ghostbusters 2
Mm-hmm.
Together.
music
Sounds
together.
good to me.
Shan't be parted.
No.
By not.
Hashtag relationship goals.
Absolutely.
So,
Blah. Moving on.
You gotta...
We'll do that when we renew our vows.
Oh man, can we be there for that?
Yeah.
We were talking about planning something at some point.
Now we know.
Now it's never happening.
Yeah.
No, we were thinking about doing that. Okay. So
Yes.
Jen we were
Yeah.
just talking
What?
with Jen about Colleen's, transformation as her darkest self and her regular wolf creature self.
Okay.
So wolf creature, her conscious transformation. The darkest self transformation is, so you chose your werewolf move of...
My next move, werewolf move, was unstable,
Yes.
which says when you become my darkest self, I mark experience. So
Wow.
then there was
That's
this
cool.
was call for limiting. I think.
Yes, so we wanted to make sure that that it was clear that when she transforms into a wolf, a wolf creature, just to
Sure.
stalk people
Just
or
to
whatever,
Oh, yeah.
just for
meet.
fun,
That's different.
to win the basketball championship.
Right, exactly.
That's fun.
Versus
Versus
Right.
you can't control it. You have an
Well, no, it's
emotional...
because it's literally only when the rules say you have now become your darkest self that
Right.
you would get to mark XP.
Right.
Okay.
What does yours say? Just for posterity.
Your darkest self.
But it says, I transform into a terrifying wolf creature.
Mm.
If anyone attempts to stand in my way, they must be brought down and made to bleed.
Jesus.
Yeah, no shit. And then it ends when the sun rises, or when I wound someone I care about. So it's not a total berserker situation.
Mm-hmm.
I crave power and dominance, and that is earned through bloodshed, which I can't argue with. So
But
Did we agree that before it was that whatever conditions you have or
the
what?
conditions
Trigger
were at
your
will.
darkest self?
It was at will. It was established. I can become
Yeah,
a wolf
whenever
creature at
you
any
want.
time.
No,
So
but
now
I'm
we're
saying for
putting
darkest selves.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically
Well, I
darkest self.
presumed that
There
the
you-
wolf creature was the darkest self. Now we're putting a limit on that.
Oh, no, I think the darkest self, I think we established, is just that you can't get out of being a wolf creature.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what it says.
What
No,
does it say
whatever.
there? No, let's see.
It's,
Yeah.
I am unclear on wolf creature versus darkest self,
Okay,
but
so
I don't
let's
know if
see.
that's worthy of pursuing.
It is.
is.
Darkest self simply means you've turned the corner on something and you have to take actions to undo that.
Okay.
So it just means you are now a wolf creature, and until you have undone your darkest self, you will remain a wolf creature.
Or
Yes.
until the sun rises.
But a wolf creature does not equal a darkest self.
No, it does not.
No.
See,
No.
that's the
I think
complexity I'm not
that's-
understanding
yeah,
because
that's
I'm
the
a wolf
weirdness.
creature.
Right.
It's already too much. This is already
No. It's fine. I think it's worth
I think it's
clarifying.
really
I could
just the
pick a
difference
different
of-
werewolf move.
No,
that's,
please
that's
don't.
perfect.
I think it was just like I think
Let me just see here.
like the darkest selves for all of us is
Yeah.
essentially that all I can cast a hex whenever I want.
Right.
Right? Lucian can
What the
This is
hell
about-
mine?
what
emotionally
is this?
manipulate whoever he wants
Right.
whenever he wants.
Suck the
Yeah.
life
Your
out.
darkest self, though, is that you're stuck and you're no longer making it as a rational decision.
Uh-huh.
It's like you're doing it without even having any control over it.
Right,
Like
but-
mine is
but-
hexing. I'm just saying
Yeah, no.
everybody has, I think, maybe not as literal an equivalent for you.
It's a more concentrated version of your
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
I mean, I understand the concept.
Yeah.
I think
But
it's the difference between I don't know, your wolf creature choosing to track Miss Batillion and choosing to scope out the house versus
All right.
you rage rating.
Fine.
Because I feel like there's nuance there.
Yes,
So
there is nuance.
When
there.
you got into that house, you tore it to shreds.
Right.
What the fuck you did that for? So
Don't
to
know.
me, that would be
Yeah.
you doing. That would be you
That's
giving into your darkest self.
Okay. Right.
As opposed to just I'm gonna track. I'm gonna use my powers to get ahead of something or do
Or just
something.
to pick up information from the environment. That's just.
But
wolf
tearing it
creature.
apart and attacking that man with the rifle.
Right.
That was darkest self to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm arguing. Maybe.
Yeah, it's okay.
One, I think that yours is a thin line too, because I think that it gave you the choice on the back to either become a wolf creature at will, or to have
There's
only
nothing
triggered?
here
No.
discriminating against two different kinds of creatures, a wolf self and a wolf creature. And I'm willing to go forward with things as we have established them.
So let's just go here. Playing the werewolf. Aggressive, domineering, primal, and amorous. The werewolf is primed for violence and knows that physical dominance is the root of social power.
Right.
They are territorial and dangerous, but they draw people in with their rough, lusty gorgeousness. Rounding out the werewolf is a mystical animal side. They are strongest when basked in moonlight and guided by primal instincts. Both stat options highlight the werewolf's sexy, dangerous nature. Your choice is about whether they lean more toward a heartbreaker with a mean streak or an unpredictable loose cannon, which is what
Right.
you chose.
I chose the loose cannon.
Who is dangerous to get too close to.
Right.
The question of whether you can transform into the form of a wolf
Right.
when not your darkest self
Right.
is left up to the individual groups to decide.
Right.
You have the same stats and moves regardless of your current form.
Okay.
And so we established it at the first character meeting, in which it was written by me. I can become a wolf creature at any time.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think that in that itself, it's implicit that you becoming a wolf creature is not synonymous with
Darkest self.
Falling
News to me.
yourself.
Okay.
News to me right now, which is fine. I don't
Okay.
care.
All right.
It's fine.
Because, like, when you think about it, like, all of you, as Jade was also saying, all of you have a darkest self.
Right.
So Lucian's darkest self is like everyone is his pawn, his plaything. He hurts them, makes them vulnerable for sport, like a cat with a mouse. Maybe you'll even drain them dry, though you'll certainly take your time first. Like, that's when you're at your most vampiric, right? We have our witch, who, at her darkest self, is this time for subtlety and patience is over. She's too powerful to put up with their garbage anymore.
And hex
She'll hex
everybody.
anyone who slights her.
And I
Like,
imagine
that's it.
everything
That's
is a
real.
slight.
Yes,
That feels
yes,
real.
that does. And like for the Hollow, darkest self of the Hollow is their body is a prison.
Oh,
They
I
don't belong
think I
inside of
understand.
it. They need to put it in harm's way and make it suffer just like it's made you suffer. So the fact that that Nyx is starting to feel feelings and feeling the coldness, that might be too much overwhelmed, and he might be like, I'm gonna just stand out in the cold all night and not do a single fucking thing, and this fucking hurts because I'm sick of feeling these feelings. I don't know what I'm feeling. Who
And that would be
knows?
my darkest self.
That would be giving into his darkest self. And then it's like, he has frostbite. Why?
Right.
So there's like different things. So there's ways to escape your darkest self too. But in terms of your wolf stuff, so hopefully that gives you more things to think about.
Yeah.
And it will show itself. And whatever we think is workable, we can do.
All right. Very good.
All right. So getting back, we were talking about XP. We've kind of completed that discussion.
Yeah.
And we know that Morrigan took...
She took an extra hunger at
She
the
took
end.
the so where she will now consume genitals at any point that she
right.
Well, I think
can
that
or
was
wants.
wasn't that just her sex move? Like every time.
No,
she,
No.
that's
Oh.
an appetite. So basically,
Yeah.
with the ghoul, every time she has sex, and it can be consensual, non-consensual,
She gets a hunger.
she gets a hunger
Yeah.
added.
But that's not an XP expenditure. That's because she had sex.
That's a sex move.
It is a sex move?
It is
the
a
ghoul
sex
sex
move.
move.
It is a sex move. So she created a new hunger.
Yeah.
So you have a hunger
Oh, it was a
for blood.
So
That's a ghoul move.
So she had a hunger for, well, from having sex this last session, then she now has the hunger for eating genitals.
Yes.
But that wasn't her expending XP. That was her
No,
having
that was
sex,
just
yeah.
her creating and expanding
Was it
her.
Omar?
No, it was the
No.
mortician again.
The mortician, the
Dad!
mortician right there.
Did you also block that out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because he was having sex with her, so I didn't
Yeah.
think of her having
See,
sex.
that's
Sure.
No,
That's
yeah.
why I don't have an X card.
And we
No!
agreed, that it
I
was
know, that's
that it
extremely
counted for
attractive.
consensual or non-consensual sex. That
Right,
that her
that's
sex move would
irrelevant.
translate into the ghoul move, which is creating a hunger,
Yep.
which expands her
Okay.
character. So this is just adding to the general
Yeah.
conversation of expanding our characters. Okay,
Okay.
so
Also, Obsidian Portal's up, Dave.
It's up
and
again.
Obsidian Portal is
huzzah.
back. Okay,
Hooray!
we're
Love
moving
it.
back into this conversation, but this dog is like a freaking gazelle. What is going on
It's
here?
fine. It's just because I'm the
Salami
salami
smells.
man.
We've moved the salami,
He was
so
up and
this
about.
should
Now
be
we've,
Yeah.
now we've
ameliorated.
Yes.
I'm very excited about
I've
this.
been working on
There's-
shutting down this dog here. So
with his cool.
yeah,
Yeah, cool.
that's right.
Oh my god.
Quick, roll it.
I think I rolled an 8.
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we were having a conversation.
Yes.
Were.
Nyx was looking out the window thoughtfully.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You were trying to recount. What do I know about Rachel? I don't know much.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just see anything
But I'm
else.
thinking to myself,
And then I opened myself to Lucian.
Yes.
And I said, like, her Rachel's mother said that like she didn't realize that there was a boy in her class who liked her,
Yeah.
Right.
and
That she has a boyfriend.
yeah, and,
That's what she said. I didn't
She
know
said
Rachel had a
boyfriend.
boyfriend.
Oh, did she?
Yes.
Oh man.
Shit.
All right. Well,
That's as good as a proposal.
The door slammed, and you heard
Boy-
shouts.
Oh,
and
I heard boyfriend.
and painfulness.
There was painfulness?
Yeah, you heard shouts and
Yeah, and then I heard-
pleas
yeah.
as you were leaving.
Oh, dude.
You have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend.
That's your main takeaway.
So that's
Yeah.
That'll give you something to think about.
right. So like, what do I do? As the person who I'm taking cues from, not that I tell you, but what do I do, Lucian?
Fuck.
So I think that's how we're going to end up at the Circle K.
Okay.
Oh wait, what?
I'm retconning a little bit.
He's
All right.
not taking
Oh.
me home. He's taking me to the Circle
Oh,
K.
okay.
Right.
Okay.
He's gonna learn how it's done.
I got to buy this guy some rubbers.
That's what you need to do.
Yeah, because he's got a girlfriend now. So
That's all you hear. When you hear that, you think, oh, he should protect himself.
yeah. Well, he said I never had a girlfriend. What do I do? So I'm like,
Oh,
step
so
one.
Why do you think?
Step
Why
one.
do you
Get
think
yourself
that?
some rubbers.
What makes you? What makes that your first thing that needs to happen?
Wrap it so she can't trap it.
That's right.
Damn!
Also, I grew up in a whorehouse.
Also,
But you're also.
point of order.
But you're also.
Counterpoint.
But you're also a virgin, and so you may not necessarily think, okay.
I might
There's
be a
mom
virgin,
told
but I'm very well educated on these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think I need to get him some condoms?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Public health officer,
I know. Apparently.
Yeah.
right here.
Montage of me holding up all the different boxes, ribbed for her pleasure. You know.
Okay, so
So,
that's what happens.
Mhm.
So what do you do when this happens?
That's weird.
Well,
It is weird.
We've had sex ed classes,
Right?
so there's
Yeah.
so like I know what to
Yes.
do with a condom.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
You already had the awkward banana lecture.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you've all
Yeah.
had
From Captain Steve.
Oh, Captain Steve,
Captain
of
Steve!
course. Oh Jesus!
So he's so okay.
Oh my
so
God.
When Captain Steve. Okay, so going back here, yeah, you've all had
Yeah.
comprehensive sex ed.
Oh.
Dr. Carruthers wants to make sure that all of her students are well
Dr.
educated.
Carruthers.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna get a crush on her
And
next.
so Captain Steve was responsible for the boys' lecture. She's driving me crazy. I can't focus.
It's not bothering me.
You're ignoring her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just ignore her.
So Captain Steve
Yes.
was in charge of the boys' thing.
Oh
So
my
he
God.
he comes into the class. He puts the seat backwards and he
Yes!
sits in the seat
Yes!
forward. Puts his,
Yeah.
He's like, all right,
Oh
you
my
guys.
God.
Flips the
I'm
chair
dying.
around.
All right, you
I'm
guys.
dying.
Look,
Oh my god.
I've been around the block.
Oh,
I know what women do.
fuck.
I've heard what men do. I don't really hang around with that. I don't know anything about that. But what I do know, so any of that gay shit,
Yeah.
you can go talk to each other about it. I'm not here to talk to you about that.
Sounds
But-
like Captain Steve.
If it,
It's already too much. He's out on a limb.
but if it's something to do with women, I can answer any of your questions.
Wow.
Ooh.
Any of your
He's a man of
questions.
the world.
Yes.
He is.
Quick, what was Neil's first question?
So Neil's first question.
Oh my God, Neil.
Question, of course.
Oh,
He's been
Oh,
trying to
God.
be an asshole about it.
So-
Here's the thing.
Dying
Here's
now.
the funny thing is that you would think that this approach would bring out some of the people who you think would want to ask questions, but in fact, this just made everyone just clam up even more.
right. That's exactly
Because
right.
it's just so like,
It's so awkward.
and especially in front of peers.
Mhm.
So, Lucian, what did you do?
Oh
So
my God.
I'm curious both of your reactions to this talk. Lucian, what was your reaction to Captain Steve's approach, and did you ask any questions?
I absolutely did not ask any questions.
No.
Oh no.
No, he knows everything.
Right.
I do.
Asking questions would
Do
reveal
you
that
really
he doesn't
know?
know everything.
Do you really know everything?
No, of course I don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I have to keep my
You're
my
right.
public persona.
Yeah.
Right.
And in fact, on a couple of his answers, I kind of like
You're scoffing.
feel like,
Oh.
Like,
It's
is it
been
loud?
disproved by science.
Oh.
What? Go.
I'm gonna ruin it all right
Go.
now.
Go.
I'm going to share with you from my high school health class in the
Yeah.
80s in the Midwest.
Uh-huh.
I was told that you could catch AIDS from mosquitoes by my health teacher, who was a
Oh.
coach. was a coach.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I mean,
Alright.
mine in high school was we literally just watched a PowerPoint slideshow of STDs,
Yeah.
Oh!
like
Right.
before and after treatment.
Yeah.
Full color.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Oh,
that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
God.
Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I just had just a shit ton of abstinence only shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here's
Ooh.
pass around this Oreo, lick it, and then that's what ladies do with their sexual partners. Like that Oreo is a lady who's had sex with multiple partners. Would you want to lick that Oreo?
Hell yeah.
I mean, technically, she's got extra frosting, don't you think?
Yeah, right.
The frosting,
So
that's
much more
the thing,
flavor.
right? There's just more frosting for everybody.
Also, I hated the frosting, so by the time it got, it was just the wafer, and I was like, yes!
That's a communion wafer.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's all chocolate, no frosting.
Oh, the horror. That's the horror story.
Oh my god.
Good stuff.
Wow.
Oh god.
So mostly Captain.
I don't think Captain Steve would preach abstinence only.
No.
No.
He's saying you
wouldn't.
guys are boys.
He's doing pretty good then.
You're,
Boys will be boys.
You are. Yeah. You boys will be boys. You are.
Sometimes she'll say no. She doesn't
Yeah.
really
It doesn't
mean
matter. It
Doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. She's just part of the game. This is a game that women play. So your reaction, you just scoffed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Nix. What did you think of any of this?
Well, I mean, this is like how people are made,
Right.
and
Oh.
I was not made that way.
Oh, interesting.
So I think I'm like perhaps I'm lost in like the possibility of like. So could I make a kid?
All right.
Like I don't sweat,
Right.
Yeah.
and like I don't produce like a lot of the other things like people produce, but like
DP?
You'd have to. No, I don't know.
I mean,
you
if I consume food, then I must excrete
You
somehow.
Yeah.
Unless well,
Okay, so-
this is supernatural, so
Hey,
it might just
hey,
go back to-
hey,
Whoa, what was that about, dude?
She's too distracted.
There's
Alright,
this
sorry.
book I really like that talks about, one of the main characters is a golem. But she starts to gain her own awareness and stuff like that. And so she tries, she never gets hungry, but she'll try eating, and it just ends up passing through totally undigested, but
Right.
if she
Yeah.
chewed it, then it's as chewed as it,
Oh.
went in.
All right.
But it's
That's interesting.
no actual
sense.
body function.
Yeah,
Right,
there's no
exactly.
enzymatic
So-
process there.
So it's
yeah.
she
Okay.
can eat full people,
Right.
thinking
Right.
she's normal, but it
But-
just,
So like I drink a Coke and then 15 minutes later
It's-
I piss Coke.
Coke.
yeah, literal, still carbonated,
Yeah.
not
It might be a little flat.
yeah,
Just for time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but-
for carbonation.
But yeah, it's
This
just it's
honestly,
basically
I
just passing through a tube.
kind of feel like that might
That,
make sense.
that sounds about right, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I like that. That's
I do
good.
like that.
That's good.
So
Okay,
Alright, I have a
so
rude question.
oh absolutely.
Mention was made in previous episodes regarding your Ken-like form.
No, I do have genitals, but there's
Okay.
no hair.
Thank you.
there's no hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright,
it's
let the
still
record show.
kind of freaky.
Ultimate twink dream.
I know.
Yeah,
yeah.
Shit, right?
seriously.
You're gonna make a lot of money.
I didn't.
once the internet comes to be, we're still before cell phones. So.
But that mayor is still gonna pay you.
Okay,
Yeah.
just a question too, though. If you do have genitals
Right.
and you do eat,
Right.
in terms of arousal,
Right. Does that work? How do you works?
because for instance, little
Right.
babies and little boys,
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
totally
Yeah.
just randomly have that happen.
X
Yeah,
card.
just-
Is there an X card going? Okay. All right.
Are we Xing that?
No, I'm just saying for you if you need the.
Oh
need
no,
the- oh,
no,
you're fine.
please.
No,
I'm-
you're all right.
I'm
Okay.
fine.
I mean, these aren't dibs. These are
No.
hypothetical,
Right, no,
mixed
no.
We're
genitals.
talking about erections now, so
You've missed it.
Yeah.
You're missing it. We're all
Well, no,
getting
no,
pretty
you're about to hear the answer. You're
it's
fine.
a reflexive.
good.
It's a
Yeah.
reflexive thing that
Exactly.
the genital
It's just,
does.
it happens
that-
even randomly,
And so that's the
even
thing is,
without stimuli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
little
Like the
boys have it happen, obviously,
Right.
but for no reason.
Right.
Yeah.
And so,
How does that work?
How does that work?
How does that? Because it says you have a sex move.
It does have a
And
sex
it
move,
says-
Oh, that's a good
and
point.
so I am able
Doesn't
to
have to be
technically have
P&D.
sex.
It doesn't have to be PIV. Yeah, it can be
It's true.
What does that mean?
penis and vagina.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or penis and other
You're
orifices.
fancy.
Well,
Yeah.
sexuality studies.
So I've talked before about how Nyx is very susceptible to the social atmosphere of the
Yes.
situation.
Yes.
So maybe if there's an especially sexually charged situation,
Right. Yeah.
perhaps that kind of creates some sort of arousal,
Okay. Okay.
it's literally someone else's arousal rubbing off on you.
or a collective arousal.
selective
Like
around
So like,
yes.
so like imagine like American Beauty, like
Yeah.
the
I was
cheerleader
just
scene.
imagining like when you have like wrestling day in gym class.
Maybe, or even
I'm
just
thinking of
having
Wolfpack.
Wolfpack, or even just being in that class talking about sex.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, some
That could be
kids
quite a
were just
bit.
like, you know. So it's just like that
Yeah.
may have been like you were starting to feel things maybe that you hadn't felt before.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's more of a mental thing than a hormonal thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it can express physically.
It
Or
can.
even
Yes.
like mental, but like emotional.
Right.
A mental
Emotional?
Oh yeah, like an erotic barometer.
Yeah.
How erotic is this room right now? Just put Nick's in there and see.
That's Dumpster Wolf's first album.
Erotic barometer.
Erotic barometer. That's
Write
perfect.
it down. Write that down.
Oh
Make
man,
it so.
Okay.
Their first single. Barometer.
that's what they open with.
What's the one that everyone loves? And then you just like.
erotic barometer.
Yeah. Track 1, Erotic Barometer, off the album,
Erotic Barometer.
Oh god.
You gotta trap people with what they think they want.
That's
That's
right.
right. What they think they want. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's
Good
what Captain
stuff.
Steve said.
Yep, that's right.
gonna write
They
that down,
just
too.
use Captain Steve quotes as lyrics.
Oh my god! We need a book of Captain Steve quotes.
No.
Oh God.
Oh man.
I think we know where those live. Actually, there's a public record of it
Oh,
for the past
no.
2 years. So,
So I don't think Nyx would have any questions, just because that's
but thoughts.
yeah, but definitely you'd have introspections,
Okay.
I guess.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean, if we want a
That
gross,
must be kind of
gross question
overwhelming.
from Neil, like
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he could always ask if you have to wrap it if you're going in the back nine.
Right. I think he does say that. I think he does say that.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
advanced.
I think he asked if you're still a virgin.
Oh,
If you take it up the ass.
that's perfect.
And Captain
kind of a
Steve
good
is
question.
musing, and he says,
Huh?
"No,
No?
what?
But what's
No. No, I'm just gonna. I'm just saying, in case you go home to your parents and tell them otherwise, I'll say no. But then he goes. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Just do it. Just wrap it up.
You don't have to tell that in confessional.
No, exactly. So,
Oh man.
so yes, there's a loophole.
Some kind of hole.
So there are holes going on. So the condoms. So you think Nyx has a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Right.
He needs to protect himself.
Yeah.
He needs to get a condom.
That's right. That's
Okay.
my line of thinking.
All right. So you're in the Circle K.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, can we take it back a little bit?
Of course.
Can we go to the pharmacy actually?
The pharmacy.
Because that's where Neil's dad works.
Oh, sure.
Oh.
That
And
works.
also,
my God.
and that's also kind of your supplier for
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
the druggos that you
True.
roll off.
So the guy at Circle
The
K.
key.
So instead
Yeah.
of Circle K, because
Yeah.
you're meeting Neil there,
Sure.
let's just stop at the pharmacy.
I
All
like
right,
it.
that makes sense.
And
I'm down.
okay, and so
Yeah.
you go into the
I think
pharmacy,
so.
and you can pretty much, like at this point, you can tell me if you're wrong, if I'm wrong,
Mm.
but you can kind of take whatever you want off the shelves. Like there's no accountability there. He's your supplier. You have that on him. He has that on you.
Sure.
You know.
Just take whatever you want off the shelves. That's so cool.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Sure.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so the bell rings as you walk into the pharmacy.
Oh, okay, sure. What I would like to do with this whole thing is use my turn someone on move on Nyx.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, go.
Yeah.
What? How do you
All
want to? What are you doing?
I'm just showing him the condoms,
Okay.
but I'm like being very explicit about it.
Jesus.
Ribbed,
What are you
et
saying?
cetera.
Oh,
okay.
perfect.
You know.
What else?
What
else are you saying?
You know, do you need a Magnum? Magnum size.
Are there some
you
awkward
know?
pauses there? What is going on?
Yeah.
What is happening?
I don't know. We'll find out. Let me
Yeah,
roll.
exactly.
Okay.
Let me roll.
Let's see.
Do you want to
this.
Do you
have
want the
tower?
dice tower?
Dice tower.
Oh yeah.
I'm
they're
gonna try it
beautiful.
without you
What?
guys. This side needs the tower this
That's
week.
true.
We had the tower last week.
No, we.
Ah!
Whoa.
Ah.
That's a
Everything's
good
fine.
dice tower.
Everything's fine.
It's all right.
Okay. Okay. So here we go.
All right, turn someone on.
Here we go.
Roll plus hot.
That's a +2,
And you
baby.
just upped your hot.
Baby.
It's a 12.
Oh.
All right. So I gain a string. Excellent.
Yep.
On.
And they choose a reaction. So go ahead and choose a reaction.
All right, choose reaction.
What do you think of this, Nyx?
You know, I'm pretty sure at this point I'd let's see. Probably something I think you want.
I get embarrassed and act awkward.
I feel like embarrassed and act awkward is the most obvious, but I'm trying to
But
figure
yeah,
out like
make
Yeah.
something cool.
Yeah.
Sure,
I
sure.
believe
Yeah.
in you.
it's like the I promise something I think you want is kind of like striking me as like a double negative.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, I promised something to you that I think that Lucian wants.
Right.
Maybe you secretly want it yourself.
Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, perfect.
I mean, he's a level 2 hottie.
I mean, I'll
True. Did you see the picture?
I promise to tell you what it's like.
Oh,
Because because I need
Well
like
played.
I need input.
well played.
Nice.
And validation.
and exactly, and like, you know, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
obviously
Yeah.
I need information about like what I do right and what I do wrong.
Gonna
So
share it.
like apparently
Play by play.
if I'm buying condoms, then
Uh-huh.
obviously I think I'm going to be having sex.
Right. right.
So obviously after that happens, I'm going to tell Lucian
Absolutely.
Yeah,
like, what
everything.
like
yeah, that's correct.
the process and like what happened and
Mm.
everything.
Yeah.
How do you
Sounds
feel
good.
about
Deets.
that?
That's good. That's good. Because then I'll actually find some information out myself. So,
Oh, good.
yeah, exactly.
All right. Okay, cool.
So I think I'll phrase it like as like, is it all right if I kind of like tell you like what it's like afterwards?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah. Absolutely.
It's this is like all really like weird. Just,
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, don't, shouldn't expect to be good at it right away. It takes a little practice.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't realize that like bringing a girl her homework meant that you were her boyfriend. Like,
Right.
I didn't realize that was what you did.
Is that what you said? Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you say to that?
I'm like, what? Never mind.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Bring her homework. And
Right, yeah.
Right,
Mm,
right.
Okay.
Nudge, nudge.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think he's being really, like, obtuse, basically. Like,
Yeah.
like using all these metaphors, and it's like, that's a weird metaphor. But,
You haven't heard that before, but you're just
whatever.
going with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you don't want to seem uncool.
It's getting kind of obscure, but...
Rolling.
Yeah, you're just going with it because you don't
Uh-huh.
want to be seen as uncool.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. No, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So how do you feel about this? So you have
I
these
mean,
condoms in hand now.
I'm really confused. Obviously, like,
Yeah.
like this morning I was just like being a friend, and I was cleaning up pee,
Yeah, you were.
and and now now I'm in a relationship all of a sudden. I'm gonna have sex.
You're betrothed.
What?
You're betrothed. By the end of the week, who knows?
Who knows?
Who
God,
knows?
shotgun wedding apparently.
Yeah. Well, also I'm wondering how you feel because you were saying that even in the sex ed class, you were like thinking like, can I make another person?
Well, and yeah, this is kind of like the antithesis of that. Like, well, this is going to make sure that I don't make another person. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
so should I?
What do I do?
Yeah, like what's the proper thing to do?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at least I've got like the condoms now, so that I know that like all the options are open.
Yeah, you have that.
So maybe this is
Not
something
bad.
that I would like talk to her about. Like, so I don't know if I can make a baby. Would you like to try?
Oh my god! We have to get to that point. We have to
do.
get to that point so we can have this. Because
We
your
do.
sex move is so hilarious. Because it's like if you have sex with someone, both players secretly write down what if the sex was confusing or soothing.
Oh, that's right.
And if you reveal the same answers, both characters mark experience. So you might want to try it out on a friend first,
Oh.
and then see what happens.
Somebody that can roll.
yeah,
Confusing or something.
yeah,
It's true.
or not. But
Yeah.
still, it's a possibility there.
Oh.
You could get XP if you have sex with this one. All
Yes.
right. So
If we both write down the same thing.
if you write down the same
Right.
thing, you are
Oh my God.
solid XP. Okay,
Jesus.
so from there, do you part ways?
Yeah, I'll take him by his house and then go to the circle.
Okay.
All right, so
So as you are pulling up to your house,
yeah, there's
there's somebody who is at the house hammering in a for sale sign.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, that's right.
Right.
And you see this person in this like red blazer,
Mm.
again, kind of teased blonde hair, and
How wide are
says,
her shoulder pads?
Oh my
very
God.
wide,
Pretty wide.
very
Oh yeah,
wide.
there.
Wow.
there.
and so she
Powerful.
sees you pulling up, and so you leave, right? You're out of
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
you drop them off,
Yeah.
and you're standing there with this person. So we'll pause there just for 2
Sounds good.
seconds.
Yeah.
Really quickly here.
Yeah, no
So-
worries. Feel free to jump around.
Okay.
I'm fine with
Okay.
that being cliffhanger for me for now.
We'll just leave that there.
Yeah.
Okay, and we can talk about that once we get in bringing everybody together.
Yeah,
Okay, so that was Monday for Nix. Was
yeah. Coming
That's
home to that
very weird, and
Yeah.
coming home to that
with
thing.
with the plastic bag with the condoms in it.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. All right, all right. So everything else went down the way it went down.
Yeah.
So now we are back together. So
So it's Tuesday?
I'm not going day by day on this.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because that is
Not making my mistake. Good call.
That way lies madness.
It does. And that can happen in World of Darkness too. It's
Sure.
just
Well, especially with vampires.
Christ, especially with
Because
vampires.
you gotta keep track of your blood.
Yeah, blood. So, we are back in, it's been a week.
Okay.
Week
Oh, it's
and a
Monday
half.
again?
No.
thank
Yes,
God.
forever.
Monday
Perpetual
Forever.
Mondays.
Oh.
God damn it. Garfield's worst
The
nightmare.
theme
Yep.
for this game is I hate Mondays.
Yeah,
That's right.
Alright, so it's like a week and a half later.
Okay.
And
Spring Fling's coming up.
Spring Fling is coming up. That's at the end of March. So
Celebrating costume.
we're in the middle of March. Middle
Alright.
part of March.
So we have like 2 more weeks.
About. Yeah. Actually, Spring Fling is on April 1st.
Well, the announcements
Perfect.
are still going out. Like, hey,
Yes.
if you haven't asked that special person to
And
Spring
Spring
Fling.
Fling.
asking somebody to
pain.
Spring Fling. You want to be on a committee for Spring Fling. You want to do a float for Spring Fling.
Oh man, are we gonna like
decorate?
Oh, I was gonna say fundraise for it, but doing the thing where you like send an invitation with like a balloon or something
Yes,
like that
yes.
in class.
Oh,
There's little balloonograms that
Yeah.
are like, will you go to Spring Fling with
Yeah.
me?
Total mind
Yeah.
Oh
fuck.
my god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a
the
dollar.
I got
worst.
one of those.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Did you?
I did.
Wow.
I made one,
Jade.
and I didn't buy one, and I made my own, and I gave it to the person.
You're amazing. You're amazing.
They didn't think so.
You're so ahead of your time.
Hey, they're a loss.
Yeah,
That is
that's
literally
right.
their loss.
My spiritual advancing and their loss. Okay, so
Yeah, but you're just stronger for it now.
yes, I
Now
am.
nothing can get you like
Nothing.
that.
Not
ever
nothing can
again.
do pants here.
Now you're like out there with no pants on all the damn time,
That's right.
right?
Jen!
You're not alone.
Been reading my diary.
You're not alone. No, I know. Nothing I don't know.
Pantsless forever. All right, so
I
okay.
think that's single number 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Pantsless
Track
forever.
2.
Pantsless
Pantsless
forever.
forever.
Hmm.
I'm gonna make it forever pantsless, actually.
Forever pantsless.
I feel like
It's a ballad.
It's a
That's
cover
a
of
ballad.
Forever Young.
Young.
like 4 tracks
Slow
for
dance.
like
Yeah.
a demo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
demo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right, so
Yeah, they're definitely working on their EP right now.
so
Gotta get up to lucky number 7.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
so it is
Yes.
Thursday, the best day of the week. It's
Oh, God,
Thursday,
yeah. We're
and
past Wednesday, which is the worst.
So it's like a week and a half
it's a
later.
week and a half later.
Yep.
Good.
Okay.
It is after school.
Okay.
You are all in detention,
Oh.
all of you,
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
That fits.
and
Can't argue that one.
Yeah.
I
you're
don't
all,
even need to ask why.
well, that's not going to be asking you why.
Oh,
Why are
okay.
you there?
All right.
So it is you. It is Colleen. It is Rodriga. It is Nix.
Mm-hmm.
And out of the class, I should have my own handout up in digital form, and I
You put Renee's away, shouldn't I?
Here, quick.
no,
just
I
take
got
here.
it right here. I got it. Thank
Alright.
you. I got it. Thank you. I got it. Okay. So Brad is in detention,
What the hell?
I know. What the fuck did he
The whole,
do?
the
It was
whole
on
homeroom
purpose.
is in detention.
and
It was
and-
on purpose.
and Omar.
Oh, on purpose?
Omar is
Omar,
also
of
in
course.
detention. If you see Omar over the past week and a half,
Yeah.
Mm.
you have seen him wearing this belt that has a wolf's paw on it.
Oh,
Really
shit.
now?
Yeah.
Like an
Alright.
actual.
It looks
it
fake.
looks. See, Rodriga thinks it looks fake. Other people think it looks real.
Mm.
Oh,
Has
you're not
Morgan-
talking about an insignia. You're talking
Yeah,
about
It's
an
a
actual...
gray wolf's
Oh,
paw.
fuck no.
That is true. Has Morgan been in class all week?
Oh,
She
shit!
wasn't there. She wasn't there the rest of last week.
Did she start a fight?
I'm gonna.
See, I'm saying we're in
Oh.
detention.
We'll
see,
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there.
Alright,
Alright, because
story.
we had a question about Morgan.
All right.
Right.
Yeah.
So Morgan, she
So
was
she
out.
missed last
She
week.
missed almost all of last week. But She
Okay.
was back on Monday,
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that
and
poor
she's
kid.
in. She avoided detention. She usually gets out of it.
Well, she got Omar to take the fall.
Yeah, she's
That's usually
clever.
what she does, and Omar's in detention
So
quite a
clever.
bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
Fine.
Yeah.
so
and
the
then
question is yes.
did Rachel come back to class after Monday last week?
Yes, she did. She
Okay.
was in on Thursday, actually, last Thursday.
Okay.
And has been attending ever since then.
Mhm.
You noticed that she seemed even more,
She wearing turtlenecks?
definitely, she usually always wears something that's a very tight,
Yeah.
high collar, her hair pulled back. She looked a little more drawn, and you noticed that when she would be sitting, before she would sit down, she was just cringing.
Oh.
So sitting seemed painful for her, and then getting up out of her chair seemed painful for her.
Oh.
So,
Did you talk to her?
I'm sure I tried to.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like
Okay.
I'm not sure she would want to talk to me because
Yeah.
I'd imagine that me showing up probably made things a bit worse on her. So maybe she's shutting me down, like she's shutting me out.
So usually she does greet you, but she hasn't been
Yeah.
as of late.
So I think I've been like saying hi, but like as it's been going on, like it wouldn't have put me off probably before, but now like more and more I'm kind of starting to get like that, like oh this is rejection.
Oh, that's another feeling.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's sad.
Yeah.
Okay. It's another
It's a
feeling.
toughie.
It's
It's
a
a
feeling.
toughie.
It's tough. I don't like that.
This is an adolescent feeling.
All right. Yeah.
That's right.
Let's get these high school feels back.
Ah.
No kidding.
All right. So we will go through. Lucian, why are you in detention? And if you all have ideas or thoughts, let's float
yeah.
around. But
Third person question. Miss Batillion, what about her?
Oh,
she has been attending class.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's fine.
Was
Business
there
as
anything
usual.
in the papers about?
An animal
Yes,
attack?
there was. There was about an animal attack happening at Miss Batillion's home, and her brother is now in a coma.
Oh.
What? You don't know shit.
All right, so
He's got a twin brother show up any minute now.
Yeah. But it was her brother that was in the house.
brother.
Ooh, maybe the only man who's protecting you from her husband.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Only man, I said. Only man.
Yeah. Colleen's been staking the place out every night.
Yeah. So, Colleen, have you been back to the scene of the crime?
Have we
since-
finished with this one yet, though?
Not yet. No, but I want to go.
Have I been back to the scene of the
Have you-
crime?
Yeah. Have you
No.
been back there?
No, there's no
to
need.
her house.
No.
Okay.
She's showing up at work
She
normally.
is. Yeah. She
Then
looks
there's no
normal,
need.
like she always has.
Then we're
She's she smiles at you a little bit more in terms of because like you saw her in a very vulnerable, state.
Does she acknowledge, though?
In
Does she
terms of your
acknowledge?
tutoring, she just
Oh,
says
the
she
phone through the
phone through the
window.
window and all that.
Oh,
whole thing.
thank you.
Yeah,
Not the
that.
car.
No,
Not the
not
car.
that. No.
Right, I was gonna say
No.
she wouldn't acknowledge.
No, but
Yeah.
but you were there, like when she's
During
like, I have
that.
to leave,
Right,
and she
right.
ran out, and so
Right.
you saw her crying and stuff.
Alright,
So she's
so,
being
fine.
extra friendly
All
to
right.
you.
Well, that's fine.
Yes. Okay. So
I'm sure
Lucia-
misinterpret that.
Yeah, I'm sure. How?
I think she's got a crush on me. I think I got a chance.
You do.
Ooh.
You're feeling
Got a
hopeful.
chance.
Question:
Yes.
Did you make time/take time during your rampage to like mark the place?
No, there was no need.
I was
That's
just curious. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think in all the times I've tracked her home, I've probably done it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, around the house, but this is the first time I think you've been in it yet.
Yeah.
In the
Inside the
house,
house.
you're right.
Yeah.
That's
Did
an
you mark
idea.
things?
I don't know. Did I? Should I roll? Is that a thing?
You can whatever you want. If you want
Or,
to say
uh,
you did or not.
I can
or-
see you like excitement peeing just a little bit while you're like,
I mean,
Well, I'm beating the fuck out of her brother?
yeah, or you know, like
Maybe.
just in the house while you're tearing shit apart. You're all excited,
You know
and
what?
overstimulated.
No, it's really hard to pee like that.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Not
and
for dogs,
Not for dogs.
Which is why I brought it up.
Yeah.
I think
however,
of my mom's dachshund who can like excitedly do 3 different things while peeing.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a submission pee, though.
It is.
Mm.
Yeah. This would be like a marking
That's totally
key.
true. Okay.
All right.
another
Okay.
question to ask is
Huh.
that Rodriga asked you for something pretty. Did you take something pretty from her house and give it to Rodriga?
So yeah, in terms
Oh,
of that,
that's a whole different issue.
that's a
Ooh.
whole.
We haven't
side
even got
thing.
there
We
yet.
haven't gotten there yet.
We'll get there.
That's a
We'll
that's
get
a
there.
different
Layers
thing.
upon
All
layers.
together.
So you do still owe her.
Well, no.
Because there's been no
Oh.
delivery.
We're gonna retcon the whole.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
We'll get to
okay.
that.
Yeah.
There's a whole. I have a whole different thing in my head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
As usual. Yeah. I believe it. So Lucian, why are you in detention?
So busy.
Because I can help you with that.
There was. Oh, if you have an idea.
Well, this is kind of almost the first time you've been in detention where you've done nothing wrong.
Mmm.
Oh.
Oh, the injustice.
You were just told to go.
The alienating
Really?
injustice.
I
Yeah.
was just told to go to detention. Who told me?
You got a note from
The assistant principal.
yes,
Okay.
the assistant principal.
Interesting.
Said that you have to go to detention based on different things that a cumulative effect.
Well-
that you've done so many bad
Wait,
things
no,
over
no,
the
no.
course of
I got a good one.
Go.
I got a good one.
All right.
Oh,
There
my
was
God.
no reason was given. However, I suspect it's because when I came into school this last Monday, went to my locker and opened my locker, everything was there, but it was slightly rearranged. Like somebody had been going
Perfect,
through my
perfect.
locker.
That's crazy.
What do you usually keep in your locker? Would you have a fake panel? Is there something in there that you were worried?
I know what you got.
What I got?
You got a scale in there.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
nice.
Yeah, I've got some mercantile paraphernalia.
Okay.
Yeah,
Why?
nothing like directly incriminating, but it's the kind of stuff a
Pretty
student
close.
wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Why would a
What's he
student
doing with
have
his
Like
this?
some measuring spoons,
Yeah.
a mortar and pestle, you know,
What?
a scale.
Well, this is kind of stuff that you've pilfered from the pharmacy. Too.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
from
yeah.
science lab.
And science
Yeah,
lab.
lab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it was gone. Suddenly gone.
No, it's not gone.
Still there, but
moved.
rearranged.
It's moved. Like I know what it looks like in there.
Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't ever use it for like actual school stuff.
Perfect.
So
Perfect.
yeah,
Great. Good.
perfect,
Good.
lovely,
No, I like it.
wonderful.
I like it. No,
Okay.
I've been a little too hands-on, so I need to be more hands-off. So, why are you in detention, Colleen?
Because of the whole thing with the wolf's paw. Right?
So, Omar is in detention with you.
Right.
And he still has that fucking wolf's paw on his belt. So what happened? What
It's
happened?
palpable.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, I saw him come to class with the wolf's paw. So as soon as the bell rang, I got up and I hit him.
So in what, like his face, his socked him,
I
or
punched him in the jaw,
punched him in the jaw, and he went down like a clown.
and it hurt.
Yeah. So he was completely taken aback.
What did Maury do?
And why didn't I take the paw
Nothing.
then?
Of course.
He's already got He's still got the paw.
Maybe
Well,
someone
why
grabbed
didn't
you
I take the paw?
before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would have been bedlam.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
everywhere
Right,
was
right,
chaos.
right.
You chose a bad. You were
It was
so
bad.
overwhelmed.
It was a bad moment.
Yeah.
Right.
You
Should have
should've-
done a nut shot and then snatched.
Or
See?
just jumped him when he was alone.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right.
he wasn't alone.
But he did it in front of witnesses.
Right.
Yeah.
You were
Dumb.
so overcome.
Yeah.
completely overcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can smell like the decay, like of that paw.
This is someone I
Not
knew.
properly
If
tested.
someone, who was it?
This is someone I knew.
Who was
Oh.
it?
Someone who was a member of the pack that lives in the cave. So it's a family of origin thing that's
Yeah.
happening with this creature in the dumpster. Something's going on with that and the dead groundskeeper. I think
Right.
that there's a subplot here
Yeah.
because the dead groundskeeper is the man who sponsored me into school.
That's true.
Oh.
That's true.
He's dead. That wolf is dead. I think Omar is behind the murder ring that's trying to snuff out my clan.
Oh. And he's coming for you next.
Possibly.
Do you feel like you have a knowledge of like a supernatural predator that would be against the wolves?
I don't know if it's supernatural.
Okay,
or
just mortals being
natural.
fuckers.
Yeah, just hateful jackass
Mortals.
being
Which is
fuckers.
plenty. Which
Yeah,
is plenty.
no, that's enough.
Yeah.
So Omar got completely cold cocked in class. It was bedlam. Captain Steve was called in, but he knows not to touch you.
Oh yeah.
Because I injured his shoulder.
You
tossed him
dislocated
down
his
the-
shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get pulled back though from one of the crew team. Actually, Brad. Brad was there.
All right.
So he's holding
makes
you
sense.
back.
Yeah,
And he's
he's
like,
very
calm down,
strong.
calm down, just calm down. And Omar was just out cold.
Right. And he's essentially blameless,
Yeah.
which makes it so funny.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Still gets in trouble.
I'm good at that shit, by the way. Attacking the blameless.
So yeah, Morrigan did nothing.
Yeah.
She just stood impassively and watched.
Of course.
Wow.
Well, she was watching Lucian.
Yes,
Oh, was
exactly.
she?
Yes, exactly.
As always.
She has a crush on him. Yeah.
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 So Lucian, you were there too.
Yeah.
You saw it go down. What's your version of events?
Oh, well, pretty much as described. I just found it extremely entertaining.
You were just kind of chortling to yourself.
Neil and I were like high-fiving each other, you know.
Yeah. Fucking Neil. Fucking Neil,
I
man.
know,
Yeah.
Neil.
Neil the
He's gonna
neo-Nazi.
He's gonna
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, he is.
Hopefully. For less.
We'll
There's
put him in the
an
right
exception.
position for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be
Alright.
ready.
So Colleen, you're getting detention. So
Right.
it was your I don't know, math class.
Okay.
Detention for you. You're going to detention. Go to the principal's office right away.
Okay, fine.
All right. So you get sent there. Omar gets
Okay.
revived,
Yes.
and
Goes to the nurse.
yeah, goes to the nurse. But then he gets also stuck in detention.
Right.
Yep.
Obviously, because he had to do something
He must
in order
have
for
instigated.
a girl to hit him.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
That doesn't just happen.
No, not at all.
Rodrigo. You are in detention.
Yep.
Why?
God damn it.
Well, so I have second period Spanish. Mm-hmm. It's an easy A, but to be fair, I'm not very good at like writing.
Right.
Speaking's one thing, writing is different. But the teacher, was like talking about, I don't know, let's say, let's see, who was big in the 80s? Who's been down?
Well,
Or
For
the
what?
90s.
yeah.
Early 90s. Oh, let's just say, I don't know, Pablo Neruda.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Uh,
90s.
Translating a poem, and they did it badly. He butchered it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, no,
No.
like, excuse me, like, actually,
Mm-hmm.
it means this. And he's like, no.
shit.
Oh, that's cute. And
Oh.
I argued.
That's cute.
And it ended up with me, delivering some very choice,
Spicy?
spicy phrases.
Mucho caliente.
Oh, boy.
I probably called him a goat fucker or something like
Oh,
that.
yes.
And he knew exactly what you meant.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he didn't really know, but he got the gist. Because, again, he's unqualified for this class.
He's that bad!
It was like it was dialectical, right?
Yeah,
like,
you know when he's
Yeah.
being-
Yeah.
Like
No.
flipping angrily through his book.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like then he knew he was like, oh, but only by looking through his books.
yeah.
But also, like I
Super
think,
bad
yeah,
Spanglish.
yeah.
Detención!
yes,
Kansas or something
Esperanto.
like that. He doesn't even belong
yeah, no,
here.
he has no idea.
Oh my god.
So, but he looked it up, and by the time he found out, then he was like, that's it, you go to detention. But also, I think also your reading of that poem was also a little bit more sensual, a little bit more deeper
Right.
than what he was saying, and he was kind of like sugarcoating it and making it a little
Yeah.
sanitized.
Yeah, he couldn't handle the
No.
raw power coming
No,
through that poem.
no.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You gotta get nude with the Neruda.
that's right. So yeah. So they
Three.
nude with the Neruda.
With the Neruda.
I don't know if Dumpster Wolf's
Intellectual
intellectual
enough.
enough.
They're
I don't know, one of
eclectic.
them might have
Yeah, that
Spanish
makes.
class with me.
That's
Okay,
right.
there we go.
Yeah,
I mean, it doesn't have to make it to the final cut.
No,
It's something they're working
not a single
on.
part of that song actually has a reference or anything like that.
Right.
So
No.
it's
Right.
just some like curse words in Spanish.
They-
Instrument.
this is
Right?
them just being pretentious.
Yeah.
It's like, right. It's like when Rammstein wrote a song in Spanish.
yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? Why
Yeah,
did you do this?
Why?
Because you were in
'Cause-
Spanish class.
Because the beat's good and you can dance to it, but the lyrics are just shit.
All
I mean, I
right.
guess I should say you can.
Oh, and it
box
has
to
like a
for-
guest appearance by one of their like brothers who does like trumpet and band or something. Like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, it's just
Really-
that little mariachi trumpet in it.
Yeah,
That's the only-
like really
the
badly
only
done.
thing that makes
Brother?
it,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, totally.
Yes.
Oh, the
Dumpster
terrible,
Wolf.
the terrible appropriation.
Yeah,
They're gonna
bad.
So
like
real.
stick and poke each other tattoos of like their band's logo.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, definitely.
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 Oh,
A
shit.
big pen or some shit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And they're blood brothers and shit. They've done like a blood ritual.
Mm.
Okay,
That's cute.
That's the rumor.
That's cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like the rumor.
All right, so Nick's, so that's why you're in detention. So
Mm.
Brad's also in detention because he was part of the dust up.
scuffle, yeah.
So he's there too. So he's sitting right next to you,
Did you clock him too?
Who?
Brad.
Yeah.
No.
He's just holding you back.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you were like really like flailing, haymaker.
I might have been, but I mean, it didn't hurt him.
Just curious.
Part of me thinks that it was just like a one shot, and it was so strong and severe that it's just like, oh, he's just like instantly
Oh,
out.
yeah.
And then Brad's like, oh, like
And I
reflexively.
couldn't- and I couldn't get the paw because he's holding me back.
Yeah.
So I'm
Right.
basically contained by this.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. He's
I'm
pretty
thinking it was
strong.
even one of those ones where it's like, you see a fight in real life and it's never as dramatic as in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where somebody just like gets a little side shot and they're
Yeah.
out cold. It's like, really? That's what?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you know.
Yeah, and they're just
Right.
It's not
out.
like the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, it's
no.
not.
No,
There wasn't the two stakes slapping together, you know?
Kaplat.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, so Nyx, you are also in detention. Why?
All right,
Oh
so
my god.
I don't know if this would actually get you detention in a public school,
Let's see.
Uh-huh.
but
Come on.
going off the locker inspection thing, maybe they found the condoms in my locker.
It had to be
Maybe
something with the
maybe in
condoms.
conjunction with that, like Rachel's like mother or father actually like
Oh.
called the school
Oh.
and like
Oh, yeah.
said something like like this boy's being really inappropriate towards our daughter. And
Okay.
then, of
All
course,
right.
and then, like, when Nyx is called about it, he's like, yeah, I've got a girlfriend. Like, why wouldn't I have condoms?
Yeah, this is the innocence.
Yeah, maybe
Captain
not so
Steve
much.
said I should wrap it up, right? Or whatever.
Oh my god!
Not a locker thing, but they called you out of class and they're like, let us see your bag, and you had to turn your bag out.
Yeah,
You had the
exactly.
condom
It's
in
like the
bag.
condoms are in my backpack, and I
Yeah,
was like, what? Like,
what?
I have a girlfriend.
yeah, I have a
Yeah.
girlfriend. Like, this is what you're supposed to have, right?
And I had you buy one of the big ones with like with the spools. It's just, like,
the one that just keeps going.
Variety pack.
The flavors and the
Yeah.
colors.
it's like fucking shoebox size.
Yeah.
Like, what? And then carrying it
Then
around.
my time do I like Rachel's not talking to me anymore? Just like, The word's gotten around.
Question: have you cracked some of these open? To
Yeah,
just, like,
you just
inspect
expect
Well, you
them?
would. wouldn't
Like
you?
a montage of you just like.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think what really like sealed like the damnation for me is that like I cracked open one of them, and like as you like open condoms, sometimes there's like the one that has like half still remaining to the rest of the roll.
Right.
So it's like it's obvious that one's actually already been opened.
Oh!
So not only is like this teen like sexually promiscuous, but like
Right.
he's already used one.
Yeah.
He's talking about the person
Yeah.
he's used it with, and the
Yeah.
mom is pissed.
Yeah.
Right.
God.
And if this is happening on campus, like this can't happen on campus.
Like,
Right,
you can't bring
exactly.
condoms on campus.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
I could see that happening.
Okay.
So I'm thinking that's why I'm in detention.
That's good.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my
I
god.
really hope you get some street cred for that.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might.
I mean, there
Detention for two
Maybe,
match
yeah.
condoms.
Yeah.
there are
Oh,
rumors. So like there's rumors that I've had sex, but there's rumors also that I've had sex with Rachel.
Right?
So she's like super pissed at me.
Oh.
She definitely doesn't
How
like
does
She's besmirched.
Diogo feel about all of this?
Oh, and there's also Diogo.
Yeah, he's also not really too excited to be
Yeah.
talking to
But
you.
Judy's happy.
Judy? Why?
Judy. Because now she's not the slut as much
Yeah.
as Rachel.
Oh,
it's true.
The
Word's not
tension
getting around.
New
was
weekly
attractive.
slut. New weekly
Yeah.
slut.
New slut. Okay. So
New
And,
slut's
and
a
of course,
great
it's
song.
always like the the church.
Oh, except
the
we all
church
know
girl
that
who's,
she's
like
using
the
condoms, so
real-
she's not
yeah.
gonna get pregnant.
That's
Yeah.
super slutty though.
and it's
Mm.
super slutty.
Yeah,
Even having
it's-
sex for pleasure, that's even worse.
That's really
Yeah, it's
shameful.
for
It's
not
even worse.
procreation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that really
Yeah.
will burn you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
and no one believes me that like I just took it out just to kind of like see how it worked.
Is that
Right.
did you try to explain that?
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
they're
god.
like,
that's
whatever,
so
kid.
dirty.
No.
Yeah.
Just no.
Like,
no.
no.
Oh god, he's playing with it.
Oh, stop.
Stop!
Just
Coach
like this.
Steve is blowing his stack.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Don't bring it to school.
Jesus!
So yeah, Captain Steve like pulls you aside and it's just like yeah, what were you thinking?
What are you doing, man?
What are you doing? You're ruining it for everybody else. There's the bro code, right? You don't just
Oh
open
my
up
God.
condoms at school. That's just for like times with your lady.
Am I
Right?
supposed to share?
Unless
You're
you're
like,
like in the
share what?
office
the,
of
the condoms with other
Well.
people.
the gym.
No, these are just your personal condoms.
What do I do with them?
Just
Oh, God.
hold on to them when you're gonna have again special
pee
time
into
with your
him? He
lady.
doesn't know.
Do that. Wait, what?
Does he pee in?
Yeah, what do I do?
That's not-
What do I do? I don't know.
Well, the thing is, they told you that something's supposed to come out.
Ah, something comes out.
Oh
my god!
It's gonna be coke. Black
She
coke.
definitely won't get pregnant then.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
How do you prevent a pregnancy?
Yeah. So did we?
Right?
I kind of
Diet
caught
Coke.
that part.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
it's not fully digested.
Oh
yeah.
god.
Oh my god.
All right.
Oh.
So
So
you're,
yeah,
you're
I'm
all
in
in
detention.
You're all in detention.
Fuck. We are so fucked up.
You are.
You're awesome.
You are. It's very good. So you hear the clock ticking, and
Yeah, it takes.
yeah. So Captain Steve is responsible for your
Oh fucking hell.
your detention. He's overseeing
That
it.
just
Of
sounds
course he is.
miserable.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we have Brad, Omar, and all of you
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
in detention.
Yep.
You're not allowed to do anything in detention.
Nope.
You just have to sit there
Yep.
and think about what you did.
I'm pretty sure I've tried to sneak my headphones on a couple of times, and finally Coach Steve took them away.
He did. He's like, Rodrigo, you know better than that.
I've never been in detention before.
I don't care. So I'm gonna take these and I'll give them to you afterward. And he gives you this. He just stares at you.
Confiscated.
He stares at you a little longer than you like.
Oh.
And you see him look down at your chest and look back up at you and look back at your chest and then he walks away.
That's embarrassing.
All right. So
At
he
least he
stood-
doesn't give like the nod, like nice.
Well, no, he looked at Brad and was just like, yeah, did like the bro.
Oh, the bro nod?
So Brad's been
Fuck.
talking.
And so, but maybe he has, maybe he hasn't. But you hear just Brad sigh, like,
This is-
He is subordinate to this.
Yeah, that's true.
all right.
It is Captain Steve, and he's part of the crew.
So
That's
yeah.
true, yeah.
Yes, he's his Neil.
So you are. I like Neil's a thing now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, like it's a noun.
It's a unit of
Neil,
measurement.
you've been
Unit of
Neil.
measurement. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So let's see who else is in.
Oh
so
my
it was
God.
you guys. It was Omar. It was
Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's other people in detention.
There's some
but
other
they're
random people.
They're all from other classes.
Yeah.
Extras.
But this is part of this
Extras.
other thing.
Scale.
Rodriguez is there, Colleen is there, Nix is there, and Lucian's there. Maury is not.
Maury's not there. No. She's way too powerful for that.
She is. So Omar is there instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Captain Steve is sitting there just like picking at his nails with his keys.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he cleaning his nails?
Of course he
he's
is.
cleaning his nails with his keys.
God.
Well, with his house keys.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah. Just doing that. And it's getting what?
Nothing going.
His toenails.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
That's if detention goes long.
That's
Right.
if it's, that's if we're going
Yeah.
through to 5
No.
o'clock, but no,
Yeah.
we're not. No.
All
He's fine. He's just doing his nails. And you are all sitting there, the clock is ticking. You can hear the birds singing outside. It's actually starting to feel less winter-like.
Oh,
Spring's
okay.
coming.
Spring is very much right on deck there.
Alright.
Good.
So into the class walks Dr. Carruthers, principal.
Oh shit.
And you see her lean down and talk quietly to Captain Steve.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and he is a 10 of AF, isn't he?
Oh, uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he says, oh yes, anything you say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He would.
Oh, absolutely.
So you see him call out everybody in the class except you all.
Mm.
So
Omar's
Brad,
gone, Brad's
Omar,
gone.
all the other handful of people except for you four.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Otterpop.
Otterpop?
I'm just one of the other people in the class. So.
Otterpop.
I thought I was Otterpop.
He was Otterpop. Ace.
Ace, yeah.
BJ.
BJ, yeah.
Stacy, and the rest get
And
called
the
out.
rest.
That's another Monsterhearts thing that they're all going off to go do. But you all are.
It's another Monsterhearts
It's a
campaign.
BJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So you guys are all in class. Captain Steve just nods to Dr. Carruthers and she smiles at him and he leaves the room.
He leaves the room.
Fuck.
So it's her and it's the four of you.
Mm-hmm.
And Lucian, how do you feel about this?
Not good.
What do you do? She's standing. She's basically standing like leaning on the desk, leaning back on the desk.
God
And
damn.
not like
Okay.
not with hands on the desk.
Not
like
yet.
spread.
Not that power move yet. But she's standing back and looking at you.
Uh-huh.
And yes, then she'll turn around and then she has her hands on the table.
Yep.
And is looking at all of you.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what do you do? She hasn't said anything yet. But what do you do?
I've definitely got my shades on. Mm-hmm. So I'm trying to keep a cool facade behind the shades.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colleen, what do you do when you see her do that?
I'm making my hands into little fists. I'm starting to get a little bit excited.
Oh.
I want to know what she's going to do next.
Okay. Rodrigo, what do you do?
I'm probably chewing on the ends of my hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And Nix, what do you do?
Just sort of sitting, rigidly at attention.
With your hands clasped in front of you.
Haven't actually
you
moved
say.
to the past hour.
Right.
You're really good at that.
Yeah.
Did you remember to breathe?
Oh,
It's imperceptible if I'm breathing or not.
Oh, wow.
that's uncanny.
Yeah.
All right. So I love this. Okay. So she's staring at all of you. And she says, oh shit, what's your last name? Strzelecki?
Strzelecki.
Strzelecki.
Oh my god.
Mr. Strzelecki, take off those sunglasses. Oh. We're indoors.
Alright, so I gotta give her the little over the glasses look.
Yeah, you do.
and then just lift them up,
Take them off your head, or I will take them off for you.
Oh.
What do you do?
Ooh. I mean,
Do you still have the condition?
do I still have that condition? And I'm intimidated by Battalion.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
Not the choke out by Carruthers.
No, somehow I got out of that. without
You
a
did.
condition.
I think you.
You took harm. But
You
no
did
condition,
took harm, yeah, but we didn't condition you.
Let's see. She doesn't have any strings on me.
That you know of.
Well, I don't know.
Good point.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try to shut her down.
Are you now?
All right.
Bold.
Yeah. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go.
She's the principal.
I know. Come on, man.
All right, here we go.
Shit.
What? What is that? Snake eyes? Oh no, 4.
4.
Plus.
Plus 2 is 6. Still fail.
I'm not surprised.
Carruthers has got your number, bro.
She does.
Yeah, she's seen you before.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting there chewing my gum with a smirk on my face.
Oh, fuck.
Feet, ankles crossed on the chair in front of me.
Oh, you're killing me, man.
You're doing this, and you think you're shutting her. You think you're
I
shutting her down.
think I'm shutting her down.
She approaches you,
Oh my god, oh my god.
Shit.
getting
Oh my God.
closer to you,
Yes.
and she leans down
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
near your ear
Okay.
and says, "We know what happened last time.
Oh.
So you best be taking your feet off of that desk."
Wait a minute.
What? What?
I had a +1 forward.
Oh, that's true.
Oh!
Ah! I can turn that 6 into a 7, baby.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
she's from one of the below. But you come across poorly.
Yeah.
And I give
They
you,
give
and
me
you
a
are getting
condition
it. You
in
are
return.
getting a condition.
You were
this
gonna
time.
give me a condition anyway, so
I was.
Yeah.
So lose a string on you. They have no strings on you. Gain 1 on them. They gain a condition.
and I actually
on-
choose 2 because I have cold as ice. So
Okay.
I'm going
ice
to
baby.
choose. Yeah, I'm going to gain a string on her.
Okay.
You are?
Mm-hmm. And I'll take my +1 forward back.
What? Is your thing?
Well done,
Yeah,
Sarah.
you can take 1 forward.
All right then.
That's one of the things.
All right, so
That was an excellent
Dr.
scoff, though.
I know.
Yeah.
It was good.
Scoff Queen.
It's me.
Dr. Carruthers.
Sounds like another song.
Scoff Queen.
We
Write
got
it
an album
down.
here. We got a freaking
We
album.
do. We're doing it.
It's
Okay.
happening.
Yeah.
Sounds like you still got the condition, though.
I am going to get a
You are
condition.
going to get
You
a
are?
condition.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. The condition. Yes.
So I got a string on her, though.
Yeah, you do.
So
You have a
scared.
string on her.
Because I kind of embarrassed her in front of, like, you know, she's trying to come in here with these power moves, and she has to take some time out to come over and correct me.
That's right.
So-
and so it's basically like diffusing her energy a little
Exactly.
bit.
Exactly.
Because
Okay.
she's like trying to focus on all of you.
Right. And now she has to
And-
deal with me.
Yeah, and you're just being so
Yeah, just the
Extra.
fucking shit.
Yep.
It is extra.
Extra AF.
An extra
fucking
shithead.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All right. So let me see here.
Okay, cool.
So strings. Oh damn it.
Conditions.
Um,
I mean, I could just add intimidated as well for her.
she's intimidated by you.
No, I'm not giving her a condition, but she's giving me one. So
I want it to be a little more creative than that.
Okay, all right.
So I want it to be something like you could have sworn that her eyes flashed red when
Yeah.
she was
Ooh.
getting close to you
So
and
how would that
leaning
translate
down.
to a condition for
I'm
me?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So
Follow
Excuse
me, follow
Dr.
me.
Carruthers.
So I think what I barely have a hold on this whole session. All right, so I think what it would be is it's not
Yes.
just intimidated. I want it to be like an interesting phrase, like a hashtag. So
Sure.
for me, it would be like
oh my god.
a reality check. Like you're not dealing with like a mere mortal here.
Uh-huh.
So like when it comes to her, so you're not thinking about it in a hashtag. How would you do it?
Well, a condition has to be something I'm suffering from that other people can exploit. So, see, because like with a condition, it's if you take advantage of someone's condition while making a move against them. So, for example, we gave, intimidated by Miss Batillion.
Right.
That means if I butt heads with Miss Batillion again, she can take advantage of that condition and get a,
Yeah,
Yeah.
get
I know how
advantage
that
on
So
it.
works.
she's an
No, I
infernal.
know.
The principal's an infernal, am I right?
Right.
let me
No?
see here.
I
We're
mean,
No,
not.
I'm just teasing.
We're not exactly. Yeah.
Probably.
I think it's implied
So
that
the
she has
conditions
gain some
represent
power
your
in her-
character's
her soul.
social situation
Yeah.
and weaknesses. They're the things that people are thinking and saying about you that shape how you're treated and how you see yourself.
Right. So,
Conditions take the form of gossip, unsavory opinions, and interpersonal labels.
So I could gain a condition since everyone just saw me get shut down, or not shut down by her, but like put in my place
Right.
to a certain extent. My condition could be not as cool as he thinks he is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
perfect.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
fine.
hashtag not that cool.
Not
Yeah.
that cool. There we
Yeah.
go.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. It's just I needed it
Cool.
to be
A different
a
word.
little more descriptive,
Yeah.
so that it's really clear.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's generalized, so that means anyone can take advantage of it.
Yeah. So you've all seen this. So you understand that he has this condition, that he's not that cool.
But the way I interpret it is completely different than everybody else's.
That's
right.
right.
So what did you see when that happened?
She grounded him.
Ah.
She took his paws.
Ah.
But it was good for him.
Uh-huh.
So I see it as a healthy, good thing that happened.
Oh, interesting. She's keeping him in check.
Right. And
It's nice.
It's good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I like that. All right. So what did you all see when she did that, Rodrigo? What did you see when she did? How did you interpret that?
I mean, I'd like to think that I probably know Lucian better than he thinks I do. I've definitely seen him in some vulnerable moments. And so, yeah, it's affirmation. It's like, he's not
He's just a guy.
the god he thinks he he's just another guy.
Okay.
Right.
Cool.
He's just a mortal man after all.
Or is he? And Nix, what did you think of seeing that
Well,
happen to Lucian?
I mean, I observe Lucian consistently. So
Yeah.
this is me kind of like understanding that like this particular affect doesn't work on Dr. Carruthers.
Right.
So like maybe don't emulate this to authority.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. All right. Cool.
That's really wise.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I have to think of what action I can take to eliminate the condition of not that cool. I'm gonna have to be really
Epic cool.
It's a lot.
It is a
Epic
lot.
cool.
Oh my god, you're the
Yeah.
lead singer of Dr. Wolf.
Yes. I'm gonna start a band called Dumpster Wolf because.
What?
Why?
So she walks away from you.
I still have the shades on though because I did get a 7. So
Yeah, you retain those. She's like, whatever.
yeah.
All right. So you four.
Yes.
You are here for a very specific reason. I know what you are.
Oh fuck.
I
What?
know. Looking at Colleen, I know what you've been doing. Yeah. And I know why Judy has been out sick, Rodrigo. And Nix, I don't know what's going on with you exactly, but
I know why you had the condoms.
I know why you had the condoms.
We're all like,
Oh, the what? She said what?
Do you? Because I don't.
Can you tell me?
Can you tell me why?
Help me.
You're a doctor.
Doctor,
I am not a medical doctor. All right.
don't show me that.
I
Don't show me
know,
that.
I know what you are, and I know that you are more than likely behind some of the strange things happening at this school. As you know, groundskeeper Billy.
What's so funny? What's funny about this?
Groundskeeper Willie's taking his
just
job.
Colleen get a little stricter.
Billy. So groundskeeper Billy was murdered on campus. And also there was a wolf that was found in a dumpster. There was a dumpster wolf. So like that's the thing, the band name. Okay.
Right.
That's the moment
Okay,
when
that's where the
it's
band
the
name
moment.
comes from.
Yeah.
Good name.
Dumpster wolf.
And that is unacceptable. I will not have this happening on campus. Now, even though I know what the four of you are, I know what you are up to, you can also be a force to help me with this.
Oh.
Your friend Morrigan, that's a whole other issue. But
She
I'll
is
say-
beyond help.
I'll say.
I think friends is a strong word.
Let's just say she
You say
did not
that.
agree to help me in this, but you.
But nevertheless.
I just want you to know that I am on to you. However, I do want to use you to help. Because the things that have been happening here are very strange. There's a lot of evil in this town. And I cannot fight it alone. What do you think?
Well, what are you offering? If we say no, then what?
Then I'm going to expel you.
That doesn't seem like the worst thing. In my head, I'm like,
Then you eat me again, right? You expel me and then you eat me again, right? That's okay.
Not literal expulsion. I will expel you from the school and I will ensure that it is very difficult for you to find jobs.
I'm on board. I'm doing what you're doing. Sounds good to me. I'm against evil.
And you want to avenge your packmate.
I'm gonna do it anyway, so it'd be cool to have a bunch of folks helping me.
You're all aware that you are all very special. I love this total teenager smile.
Yeah. Not quite sure. I'm still trying to digest that she knows. So, how did you find out about this?
How did I find out about what?
Our specialness.
Yeah.
The nature of our speciality.
You're not subtle.
Oh,
you,
shit.
you particularly are not subtle.
I'm known for my lack of subtlety.
Nyx just
Sweet,
appeared.
we're subtle.
Nyx just appeared out of nowhere, but is quiet enough that he hasn't caused any problems. Rodriga,
Yeah, so far.
I just know based on.
Everyone knows about your family.
No, that's not no.
No, it's not a legacy issue?
No.
Everyone talks about the witch family in the
We
town.
gotta know about
Yeah,
the shit.
really.
I mean, to be fair, everyone in town knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Ish.
works.
Ish.
Everybody knows.
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
But
obvious.
you're like
Ah.
extra special.
So none of you are subtle. You think you are
true.
passing,
We're
but
not
you
passing.
are not.
We failed to pass,
No.
basically.
passing most.
Yeah.
My class.
Your classmates are too.
Poetry.
Yes.
Sorry.
Your classmates are too stupid to understand.
Oh, that's for sure.
the enormity of the situation.
That's the truth.
Oh,
Nyx, why are you upset?
because Diego's really nice. And,
Yeah.
and I want Rachel to talk to me again.
Nice people can be stupid, Nyx.
Boy, if that ain't the truth, huh?
So what I need you to help me with is I need you to help me find out what is driving Morrigan to be messy with her feedings.
Oh, God.
I also need to find out what was behind that dumpster wolf.
Reiterating again.
Everybody's laughing. Everybody's
Why are
laughing.
you laughing?
Branding it away.
This is out of game. This is out of game laughter.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I think
This is
I'm
player
definitely.
You start sniggering.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What are you laughing about, Mr. Shilesky?
Nothing. I'm just writing down dumpster wolf. In my
Dumpster wolf. We need t-shirts.
Yeah, you do.
Alright.
So, I need you to help me to see what's behind these things before something else happens. The spring fling is coming up in 2 weeks. There's a very good chance that things could be converging and happening again. Spring is upon us, and that is a perfect time for somebody to do something wild.
Yep.
So, I just need your help in figuring out what's going on. Yes, Rodriga.
If all of this is dangerous, what exactly is it you're asking us to do?
I need you to find out what was behind Morrigan's out of control feeding.
Right?
And I need you to find out about where that dumpster wolf came from.
Right.
Nyx.
I like this is the one game where you can legitimately raise your hand.
Nyx.
Can you help to get Diego and Rachel talking to me again?
Oh my god.
I can.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It won't take much to get Diogo to...
No.
We can do that, right? Can't we do that?
He's just mad at me and I don't know
You
why.
just gotta like reach for something high on a shelf and like
Yeah.
flash your abs a little bit.
Yeah, and he'll just be like, oh. So, anyway.
Flash your
Well,
You're like
that's-
little
okay,
boy abs.
That's not
That's
exactly... That's not something
Your
that...
swimmer's abs.
I understand that your interpersonal friendships are important to you. That's for your development as young people. It's very important that your peers accept and love you and care about you.
Right?
Is it?
But it is.
You're a loner.
It is
It
for
is.
me.
Yeah.
It is, ultimately. Acceptance is an important piece of it.
We're
So,
gonna finish this. There's like 2 drops left. Can anybody do
go
anything?
chug,
Alright.
chug.
Yeah, if you
Make
wanna,
Dave do it.
If you want to pour more in my
Take-
glass, and I'll pound that.
Kind of a bitch.
I don't have far to go.
There you go.
House party!
Yeah.
Alright, in your eye.
So that's... I understand you're concerned about those things. That's something that you'll need to figure out on your own time. This is your priority.
Okay.
Okay.
So, yeah, assemble. Very, very good. Big yes. Big
All right.
yes.
So, do you agree? Yes, Rodrigo.
How are we supposed to start?
You're all very smart. You all have very special skills and things that you're able to do. I'm sure you will be able to figure it out yourself.
We can talk
I don't
to
have
Maury.
any leads. So I need you to use what you have, use the connections you have, and find out what's actually going on.
Okay.
No leads at all. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, we need to investigate the dumpster, I think.
All right.
There's
Yeah.
some things we can do.
Yeah.
All right, I will leave you now, and you can leave whenever. And just try not to run into Captain Steve in the parking lot. That's all I'm
Stay away from Captain
saying.
Steve.
Stay away from Captain
In general.
Steve. Yeah.
He's trouble.
I've been trying to get that guy fired.
Yes. Almost impossible.
He's got tenure.
He's in deep. He's in tight with the union.
Yeah.
Parent teacher conference. I mean, come on, all those like unhappy housewives.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that is interesting.
PTA loves him.
So yes, so she leaves. So
Busy.
so Rodrigo, yeah. So Judy's been out sick like every other day,
Oh,
like
poor
over the past
Judy.
like week and a half.
You know, she
handle
can
it.
easily cure herself by
Oh?
just not fucking lying all the time.
I know. Yeah. So that just goes to show how much she's freaking lying every goddamn day.
Wow.
Every minute of her life.
Oh
valuable
my
lesson.
god.
Wow.
So Rodrigo, how do I get Diogo and Rachel to start talking to me again?
Okay, so are you leaving? Are you leaving the classroom?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you all think of this? Like, we'll get into that. So you're having this side conversation of like, what
Walking
can I?
across the football field.
Yeah.
What can
Well,
I
I
do to make
already
my friends
had
my friends
suspicions
again?
about Colleen.
Yeah. Sure.
Because I found like little bitsies in my yard. And Lucian. I have
I
your
mean,
teeth.
yeah.
I have your
no.
teeth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, fangs, baby fangs.
Yeah.
Finglets.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Nick's like, so how are you all like perceiving each other? So Lucian, how are you all perceiving each other? That you've all been kind of brought together to. What? How do you feel about this? Yes.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm okay with it, honestly. Like, it's not something I go out of my way to hide, clearly. So, mostly I just go to Rodrigo to keep myself from turning into a walking corpse.
Right.
You know, it's not like I'm trying to keep anything secret.
Interesting.
Yeah. Nick's, that makes a lot more sense now. You know, that there's something weird about him. It
Like
wasn't just
officially weird.
Officially weird.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Other people have noticed this. It's
Yes,
not
it's not
you.
just me.
Noticing
Yeah.
that there's a
I
weirdness.
feel somewhat reassured.
Okay.
Colleen?
Colleen?
And Colleen I've known since, kindergarten, so, that's, again, no surprise. Yeah.
I was
I
just
know
kind of
some
assumed you'd never really grown out of that, like, kindergarten or biting phase.
Yes. Yeah, that's correct. I know the world through the mouth.
Just one of those feral kids.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Little children.
I mean,
So
some people
Colleen-
just don't get their
Yeah.
hair brushed, you know?
Right.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So Colleen, what do you think of this? The fact that you've all been brought together to work on this.
I'm really relieved because I didn't know what I was going to do because I knew that I had to do something about some of this, but I wasn't really sure how I was going to get it done on my own. So I'm glad that I have more people helping me.
That's good. Yeah. Rodrigo, what are your thoughts on this?
You know, I do believe that it is important to do good in general. I think that, my grandmother definitely has taught me a lot about the importance of balance. And, that good intentions can be powerful. So I think I actually kind of am enjoying feeling like, I'm being part of something that's a little bit bigger than myself.
Yeah.
Because I am kind of a loner,
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. And next, what do you think about this?
Oh boy.
I thought everyone was special.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if everyone's special, why did Brad and Omar leave? And she just told us that we were special because they're kind of special too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
So,
They are.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are all actual.
Pumpkin.
You guys are all actual people. I'm the only person who's not an actual person.
So you think?
Yeah, right.
So you're all you're all full of life and you have your own individualities and what makes you all skillful and personal. And so you're special, but wait, I'm special too. I'm part of the group.
You're part of a group. Like you belong in that group.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you have an identity.
I have worth. I'm also special.
Yes. Oof.
Okay.
It's a lot of
That's a lot to
feelings.
take in.
That's a lot to take in.
That's a
Like,
lot.
How is
that's-
that expressing itself physically?
Well, I mean, like, I was really eager to get Diogo and Rachel talking to me again because like their communication of actual people like validated my existence. But if I'm also like a person, does that mean other people are going to want to talk to me?
Wow.
All right. Maybe.
Yeah.
Lucian talks to you.
Lucian talks to me, but I usually talk to him first.
True.
Right.
So there'll be more acknowledgement.
Yeah,
That's weird.
yeah. I'm not used to people approaching me except Diogo, but like I've approached him so much that it's almost like with Nicholas again. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little strange.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Okay. So.
Okay.
So.
Yes.
So how do you what do you do after she has exposed you? And it's after school. It's like probably around 4 o'clock. So, and you see some kids are, doing extracurriculars, running around campus.
4 o'clock, you say?
Oh God,
Four.
I'm late for newspaper or
Oh,
the
shit.
yearbook. I'm late for yearbook.
Oh, yearbook.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
or no, it is newspaper. I'm in newspaper.
Newspaper.
Yeah.
Okay. And
I mean, there's crossover there because they both use the
Although
same.
I think they
like,
would be really
yeah.
great at choosing superlatives because you just watch everyone constantly.
That's true.
That's true. Perhaps they they question me at the end of the year, like, hey, who's most likely to be an astronaut?
Best hair.
Best
It's
hair.
that person.
That's fair, yeah.
And
Okay.
no one questioned, like, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So you feel like you're
Neil
late.
Armstrong Jr. is a good pick.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think of it right away, would
No,
you?
you wouldn't.
It
No,
wouldn't
You really
occur to you.
wouldn't. No.
Look at him.
So,
This whole time.
so you feel like you're late to your newspaper committee.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the elected.
Anyone else have any
newspaper.
obligations that you?
I have something I want to say.
What?
Oh.
It's about that time, and I said I'd give something pretty.
Oh,
Rodrigo.
yeah.
So now that you've been kind of brought into this group together.
Yeah.
I do feel a little weird about hexing Nyx now.
Well, just hang the fuck up.
That's like a little oh yeah.
Just
So you're all kind of standing there. Okay. So you're all like in the
enter my dream.
right.
Oh.
So you're all in the football.
I can do that.
All right.
You're all in the football field.
Yes.
Kind of hanging out.
Mm.
Yes.
And you are kind of all standing there together.
The
Right.
songs in the
Awkwardly.
background.
What?
The songs in the background.
Yes.
Shoot.
Don't you forget about what I was gonna say.
And so you're standing there awkwardly with each other.
I'm
And
not standing there awkwardly.
Colleen, what are you doing?
I'm very awkward.
You are
Nyx is very
Yeah.
awkward.
He's awkward enough for the both of you.
I'm
Yeah.
also probably a little awkward too.
playing awkward.
I
Yeah.
can't remember the last time I've had to stand with this many of my peers without being
Yeah.
assigned in a group.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Well, we kind of have been.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, okay, so it's the same. Never mind.
So Colleen,
Awkwardness gone.
what do you say?
The water tower. Do you remember the water tower that Larkins established?
That's right.
Yes.
There's a water tower.
Uh huh.
I need to get Rodrigo to accompany me to the water tower for the pretty thing. How am
Oh.
I going to do this?
Do you have a lot of tact?
I don't know.
No, she's black
I have
subtlety.
zero.
You're
I
probably
have
just
no
gonna tell
subtlety.
me then. Like,
All right,
Rodrigo,
just
you
like
have
I
a
did. Rodrigo, if you want to get the pretty thing, you got to come with me to the water tower.
Oh.
Are you busy right now?
No?
Good. Let's go to the water tower.
Do you have a string on Rodrigo?
No, I'm asking her as a
As a
wolf
friend.
person.
Okay, I was just saying, if you had a
As
string
a
on her, that would be
wolf
one way to
person.
do it.
So
As a
Lucian,
legitimate wolf
yeah, no,
person.
no strings. So Lucian, what do you do when you hear this happening?
You can come along. You
Oh,
want to come
okay.
along?
Sure.
Wait.
No? Maybe you can't.
Question.
No shit, maybe you can't come along.
Oh, no, but just question. In terms of strings and things like that,
Yeah.
we've just been told about Morgan's uncontrolled feeding.
Feeding?
Do we all
Yeah.
gain a string on Morgan?
That's
Okay.
kind of a good point.
Oh, yeah.
Because we didn't know.
Just
That is
saying.
true, we didn't.
More
I know. Like, I'm sorry. What? Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
What?
Feeding.
She feeds. Okay.
Shit, that's scary.
I know.
So I'm thinking maybe she did kill the wolf.
Or maybe she just has, binge purge disorder. I don't know. Girls go through
She's
a lot.
worried about her weight.
So Lucian,
Haven't seen
you
these.
hear about this invitation.
Yeah, you're having to overhear about the water tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you said I can come along.
You can.
Yeah.
Nyx, what do you do?
I want to ask Rodriga how to make Diogo and Rachel talk to me again.
So, would you all just kind of converge and go to the water tower?
Yeah.
Like, let's just keep walking together.
Sure.
Yeah.
And talk.
That
Let's
sounds
walk
good.
and talk.
So,
walk
and
and
just
talk.
give you some like ultra basic advice that you probably can't follow.
Right.
You know.
Yeah. So,
Like what?
Read
Well,
this.
I'm just imagining like the kind of like hypocritical things that girls say, like, just go out and like meet someone at a bar, but also like, oh my god, I hate when guys hit on me at the bar.
Right.
You know, like, so like all you gotta do is like talk to her, but
Just
like
be yourself.
don't
Just be yourself.
But like don't just like go up and talk to her. Like she doesn't want to be bothered by you, but like
Talk to her.
you know, but yeah, just like be really open and like
yeah,
But
the
don't
guy's
be too
out,
open because that's just really weird.
Yeah, don't
yeah,
be too
so
open.
like there kind of works like there's like a level of subtlety there that you just like
Yeah.
What do you do with this advice? How are you interpreting it? Well, we can wait till homeroom the next day to see how it
Right,
expresses
see how it
itself.
plays
Yeah.
out.
Okay,
All right.
okay. But you're hearing it.
I'm hearing it. I just need to figure out how to process it.
How does it mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does it all mean?
Okay. So you're heading to the water tower.
Right. Are we at the water tower yet?
Yes.
All right.
You
We're climbing
are.
up the water tower. We're climbing all the way up to the little
Yeah. Landing.
safety maintenance ring.
Yeah.
I'm a little scared.
Good.
Ooh.
Perfect. I like that, and I smell it. It's good.
Ooh.
What's it smell like?
What does it
Well,
smell
hang
like?
on.
Oh.
So it's like 4:30, right?
Yeah.
All right, and we're on the water tower, and it's Rodriga, and then you guys are there.
And the rest.
And you guys
And
are
the
there.
rest.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, at this time, the moon is rising over the bay, and the fish canning station is dumping its load into the bay.
Oh.
And the stink is coming towards us, and it is so beautiful. and I am like, Rodriga. Yeah, this is good stuff, right? You feeling this? I'm gonna try a sex move on Rodriga.
Oh,
Yes. Do it.
Turning on?
Do it.
Turning
Turning
on.
on. Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh my goodness.
Do you want the dice tower for this?
Yes, the cannery. The cannery.
So remember, so Colleen has this like, even though she's kind of like this loose cannon, she just also has this just like she's
got this raw
primal
so beautiful.
beauty.
Jamie Lee Curtis
Primal
sexuality.
beauty. Yeah,
Right.
she does.
No, I can make you buy that tape. All right, here we go.
You're gonna
What?
Fucking boxcars.
Boxcars. Boxcars.
Wait, what's your
Dice
hot?
Tower is magical.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait, Colleen, what's your hot?
Yeah. What is your hot?
1.
So it's a 13.
13.
Nice.
So I'm gonna assume, but what's happening here is like not only is Colleen so excited,
Yeah.
right? So like unabashedly
Look at this cool thing.
Very
excited.
sexy. Like there's
Right?
something very sensual, sexy.
I'm
like,
not faking
gorgeous.
any of
Oh
it.
no! She's vivacious. It's great.
Yes, vivacious.
But also, it's like that moment of like, well, clearly she's not talking about the fish smell, right? But wow, like, look how beautiful like the moon
It
is, like
nice.
coming over
Yeah.
the ocean.
In
like,
spite of the fish smell, it really is beautiful.
yeah, like oh, you know,
No, it's
it's
the fish
worth
smell.
Yeah,
like
smell.
worth suffering through the fish smell.
Right.
Because
But it's
wow, look
worth
at this
it,
view.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've never
no.
seen the city like this before. I'm
Like-
enchanted.
Like this.
Nice.
And the
And-
lights
and-
are coming up.
And I'm thinking Colleen is like when you see a dog who's caught a scent and there's a breeze blowing through their fur.
Yeah.
It's a very, like, you know,
Very-
kind of picturesque.
Yes.
It makes you
thing.
happy even when you're in traffic and you're
Exactly.
infuriated.
Yeah.
You see this little Buddha sticking his head out and you're like, ah, it's
Oh,
all
so
right.
sweet.
Look at
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
sweet.
it's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. Okay.
So
All right.
clearly, like, I'm able to see through, like, the thing that would, like, oh, God, like,
Oh, Jesus!
why are we
Yeah.
up here? And be
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, no, like, this
No.
is really beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
You can see it.
Yeah. And, like, ooh, she's so creative. She, like,
Inspired
it's not
by
a
it.
thing.
Okay.
Right.
She gave me an experience.
From experience. So you get
Okay.
a string on
You gain a
Rodrigo.
string. Yeah.
No.
and I choose
And
reaction.
then choose a
You
reaction.
choose.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm.
What is the werewolf sex move? Out of curiosity.
Oh no, it's
It's
the,
that they bond for fucking
They bond
life.
for
Yeah.
life. It's
Oh,
a spiritual
wow.
bond.
If anyone harms you, they...
I'll be able to tell when she's done something with somebody else.
Yeah.
When you have sex with someone, you establish a deep spiritual connection with them. Either you.
Damn.
So do you make a move on her?
Well, yeah.
Oh, so you try to
I try to kiss her.
Try to kiss her. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well, this is
We'll
all
say for
happening.
the sake of convenience that Nix and I are around the other side of
Yeah.
the tower.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you chose your moment. and you
Obviously,
see
it's the
face.
smell.
I don't
of
know,
sex.
you're
And
like-
I don't know that
outside,
Colleen
maybe?
cares.
Yeah, I don't think
But
she
would you care? Would this make
Well,
you
with a
Inhibit you?
13, I don't think it matters if I care or not.
That's fair.
Like, I'm still, like,
True.
caught off guard by this.
We're freaks together now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Welcome.
good point.
We are in the same boat.
That's
Yeah.
a good point. I'm just
That's
sitting with
established.
like my arms and legs, like my
Yeah.
arms on the
Over
railing,
the
and my
hook
legs
I'm
dangling.
totally willing to have it be up to Colleen if it's in full sight of everyone else.
I don't care. It doesn't occur to me.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, fine.
It's something you
next-
haven't seen before either.
So you're kind of hunkered down over the railing and
Smoking.
stuff, smoking a cigarette.
Mhm.
Maybe
Next,
there's a
what are you
light
doing?
beer. Maybe there's a can of Coors.
Possibly.
I think
Somewhere.
Nix isn't
Immediately
particularly
arrives.
bothered by the smell because it's just like a smell.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So he's probably like holding onto the rails and kind of like leaning out.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same. Yeah.
Like a
Everyone
little,
looks
like a
like-
little far.
a little far, a little
From up
almost
here.
a little too far.
Too
Right.
far.
It would
Yeah.
make us nervous if we
If you cared,
Yeah,
if you knew,
knew
yeah.
about
We're
mortality.
kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kids.
So you're
But
We're only
we're all
forever.
up on this tower digesting everything that just happened in one way or another.
Right.
right and expressing it in different ways.
Expressing it in different ways.
Right.
So Colleen, so you're gonna make a move.
I've made my move.
You've made your move.
The move has been made.
The move has been made with a 13. I would
That's
like to
highly
kiss
successful.
Colleen.
Okay.
Or
Ooh.
what?
Rodrigo.
So,
Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Jesus,
I don't know.
how does
Rodrigo.
that-
Yeah.
You're having an out-of-body
That's-
experience.
Right.
That's really meta.
You ego me.
Meta in a way.
I'm pretty good, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So Rodrigo, what do you do?
I think I'm probably like kind of like surprised.
Sure.
Wasn't expecting that.
No.
Nope.
But
But I'm still kind of shy. So I think I'm gonna go for the promising something I think you want
Okay.
and
Oh.
saying like
Mm.
it would be nice to come back up here sometime.
oh,
Okay.
Okay.
During another
and
dumping.
then see later you can use the string
Right.
that you
Right.
just gained on her to
Yeah.
get her to follow through on that.
All right. Promising something you think they want.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
Cool. Beautiful.
So do I get the kiss or not, Rodrigo?
Well, yeah, no. You like plant one, and I'm just
And
like,
then that's that.
and I'm like,
That's
oh!
fair. That's fair.
Especially because these two like chuckleheads are just right there.
Yeah, maybe I belch.
Yeah.
you know, like
You
kind of
totally fucking would. Right at the moment. Oh god, that's
like
so real.
yeah. I finish
Chug it.
the beer and just
Yeah.
throw it off the tower and belch.
Yeah. Totally perfect.
Have you noticed is the question though?
Did you see that?
Is there a roll on that?
Yeah, well.
There's no real
No,
rule.
but what did you see? What did you see, Lucian?
It's a toughie.
Yeah. I think I probably did see something out of the corner of my eye,
Okay.
but I'm just playing it cool.
Because it's not you, bruh.
That's right. I gotta prove that I'm cool since I lost my
Yeah.
cool
Some of your
earlier.
cool.
Yeah.
Nix, did you see anything?
No, I'm like
Miles
really,
away.
I'm miles away. I'm focused on what Rodrigo told me, like trying to
to
parse
parse
out that riddle of
Teasing it.
exactly,
Combing
like
through.
string by string,
Yeah.
just unraveling it
Okay.
letter by letter.
All right. So we'll fade to black.
Okay.
On that, and the next morning is Friday,
Homeroom.
homeroom, and everyone's there,
Including Judy.
including Judy. Judy is there. Judy looks worse for wear. She's not wearing makeup.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
She's wearing her cheerleader outfit because they're having a game.
Mm.
But she's
Sure, that's right.
Yeah.
But her hair is pulled back, but not with the usual like finesse
Yeah.
or curls.
Yeah. Mm.
Very
Yeah.
simple
There's
ponytail,
wisps.
wisps. It's a little
Yeah.
wispy. No makeup.
I
Mm.
barely recognize her, right? I mean,
It's hard to.
What's-
It's strange.
What's Brad's reaction?
oh my god.
Brad is, as usual, he's like staring at Rodrigo.
So he doesn't notice it all.
He doesn't really, yeah.
Ooh.
And in fact, you've heard a
Write
rumor.
that down.
You've heard a rumor. What?
It's going
Does
down.
Colleen suddenly become aware of this now that Brad's staring?
Yes, now I'm aware of Brad in a way I had never been before.
Uh-oh.
And that added on to how he held me back from Omar.
Oh.
Suspect number one.
Oh.
Brad?
Brad,
And
Yeah.
you know what's even worse about it is Brad sits right
behind you.
Yeah.
So you can't even keep an eye on
Fucking
him. now.
hate him.
But you're
Perfect
sensing.
backstabbing position.
Yeah.
That's right.
Brad is going down.
Oh my god. Now Brad's going to. First you were, now Brad.
Yeah.
All right.
Everybody's going down.
Everyone is, regardless. So that you're able to go down, basically.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
So, yes. So,
Ew.
You're the last one to go down.
so
No more filling in that Oreo.
by the way,
God damn it.
Not at this rate.
no. So Judy is there. Colleen, you are present. You're in
Right.
class. Ronnie is there. Rodrigo, you're there. Brad is. You've all been hearing rumors that Brad and Judy are broken up.
Oh, the
Oh.
split. Oh, shit.
Who's gonna get voted for Spring Fling King Queen?
I don't know.
It's gonna be some other class.
Diogo is there. Omar is there. Omar has a black eye. You know,
Right.
Oh, from the
from
Me.
the punch. Yep.
My
still-
bitch, Omar.
But you know
Rachel.
Rachel is there.
Okay.
Nix, you are there.
Mhm.
Morgan is there. Lucian, you are there, and Neil is there. So Neil says to Lucian, like, "Hey, where were you last night?"
I had a lot of things to think about.
That's so gay. What the hell? What are you thinking about?
You're gay.
You say that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I say it like a factual statement.
shut it down! Shut him down!
Down.
All right, here we
You're
go.
gay.
Shutting
it.
him down
We're gay.
again. And I'm
Again.
gonna use one of my strings.
You want to feed on him, probably. He's
Oh,
your supply.
yeah,
That's
because
right.
he totally
He
let
tried to
him
kiss
He
you.
is gay.
He did kiss you
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
with his blue slurpy lips.
Yeah.
They were cold too, like
Cold,
and wet.
yeah, that blue raspberry.
Oh god.
Oh!
Just the way you rolled those
Nice.
dice.
Oh, so defeated.
I'm using a string, so that makes it 12 total.
Oh my god.
So you say you are gay.
You are gay.
You are gay.
Yeah.
Like literally,
shit.
like you
Like,
are
for
actually
real.
gay.
You are like that country in South America. You are gay.
Oh,
So you say this to him,
Yes.
and I just want to remind you,
Yeah.
if you all ever want to gaze into the abyss,
I
feel
know.
free to
I'm
gaze
waiting.
into the abyss.
I'm waiting on my opportunities.
Okay.
yeah. I feel like
Okay. You feel
Yeah, well, now that we've got that's actually a good point. Now that we have a thing, you want
A thing.
lucid visions. Who has the best dark?
yo.
All right, the two of you.
oh
You two are dark.
Dark two?
dark twins.
Oh yeah.
That's
All
right.
right.
So,
Anyway,
so you say to him, do you say like you are gay?
yeah,
Like
yeah. You're gay.
Like that.
Oh,
Jesus.
We've known for a long time.
Yeah.
okay.
You're the last.
Yeah. My question is, can I have multiple +1s forward?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'm gonna take a +1 forward, and he doesn't have a string on me.
No.
I can't give him one because I have 2 others on him.
Yeah.
So I guess he gains a condition.
So
Oh my God.
everyone
So he's got- everyone
everyone
hears
hears that.
Yeah.
You are, but you say it not you actually it's this strange
Yeah.
thing
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
it's the truth being
Yeah.
spoken.
It cuts
Yeah.
through all things.
There's no sarcasm.
No,
There's
there's
actually
no.
just-
yeah.
It's just
It
like
resonates.
you are
holy
gay.
shit! Did Lucian just tell the truth?
First time in his life. Authenticity.
Somewhere up there, an angel just got its way.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it is.
Oh
A
my
little
God.
demon, a little vampire
Oh my
demon.
God.
Yeah, demon. Sorry, there an imp got its wings.
Got his little pointy tail.
Mhm.
All right, so you say that, and it's like the whole room is just
Everyone gets quiet.
because it's the truth.
Yeah.
Right.
So he gains the condition gay.
Like Neil is gay.
Is there an H?
With three A's.
Yeah.
But an H. Right after the G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gay. All right, so Neil is gay. So when
Established.
he is just he just completely goes.
Oh shit. Shuts down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
completely shuts down.
Like you do.
Completely
And I
shuts
get some
down.
of that. Ooh, tasty.
How does it feel?
It feels great.
What is it?
It's
What does it taste
revitalizing.
like?
It's like getting it's like drinking an espresso. You know, it's like
Yeah.
it like
Is
it
it
just
the
gives
flavor
you
of his like
Yeah.
self-homophobia?
His self-hatred, his
embarrassment
self-hatred.
and his embarrassment.
Yeah, his embarrassment, self-hatred, humiliation.
That's good stuff.
It
Tastes like
is.
espresso.
No, it really
It does
is.
taste like
Guilt.
espresso.
That
It's
sounds
bitter. It's
Yeah.
bitter. It's dark. It's
But
dark,
fruity,
bitter,
but fruity.
but fruity.
But
Yeah.
fruity.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
so everyone. So then the volume turns back up in the room, and so people
Right.
just start talking again.
Oh my god. Oh my
And
god.
Because it's
So-
Neil.
Because it's Neil.
Right.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit?
Miss
no, we don't
Miss
care.
Battalion has not shown up yet.
Dead! What?
Not yet. Not yet. It's still early yet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
true.
Y'all are in your seats.
All right.
Brad is sitting next to Rodriga. And he's just staring at you. Just saying.
Brad is staring at Riga.
Of course.
God, I hate that
I
man.
feel angry about what happened with Kat and Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like I'm going to try to stare Brad down.
Oh.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In
Really?
terms of
I don't
the
have-
whole, in terms of the whole detention interaction.
Yeah. No, I don't
They're
know. Like,
taking
it's
away
not
your
just that, but
headphones.
also, like, men. Men feeling like they can just, like, look at whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
all gross.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and shut him down.
All right.
All right.
Maybe.
Shut him down.
All right,
Okay.
see,
You
I'll
want a
stop.
heat tower?
Yeah, I'm not cold
Yeah.
though, so
The magic tower.
Yes, I
I'm
know.
probably
That's
gonna
good.
take it the wrong
It
way.
has been.
Oh!
That's a 9.
Oh!
Nice.
Do you have
So-
you have a hot, right? Or no, that's cold, right?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I only get an 8 because I'm a -1 cold.
Still good.
Okay, it's still fine.
Yeah,
Still
So-
that partial success.
Yeah,
I
that's still good.
choose one, and they give me a condition in return. Ooh.
Ooh.
But it could be alright.
So you gain one. So what do you want to gain? Because they could gain a condition too. You basically both gain a condition.
That's
Yeah,
true.
or you could take one forward.
I know, and that's what I'm trying to think about.
Hmm.
Do you have any strings on him?
I don't actually.
Oh, I think you should have a string on him because he's
Because
had a
he
crush
likes
on you.
you.
He's had a crush on you since 2nd grade.
Okay.
Totally.
But what condition?
I know, that's what I'm trying to think, is like, so I managed to shut him down, but I also don't do it very well.
Right.
And so,
And you have a condition applied to you.
yeah, I could see that being a thing.
Yeah. I can tell you basically. Well, I have an idea
What?
Okay.
for the
I'm
condition
willing
on
to
you.
listen. Yeah.
Pretty good.
I'm willing to listen.
Show me what you got.
Man hater.
Oh.
You hate
You
men.
did mention that.
Oh. The other one is you secretly have a crush on Brett.
They give you a condition. So when you're whatever you're communicating to him, he thinks you hate men.
Well, and so here's the thing too, is like, this is, as you were mentioning before, this is something that like other people are gonna like,
Yeah.
Right.
and so I can kind of see it being that everyone else is just noticing me staring at Brad too.
Oh.
Okay.
So secretly
You're just
like
staring at
Brad.
each other.
A rumor
Well,
of
and so I
affair.
can see it being like,
They like each other.
or even like homewrecker kind of thing.
Oh,
Like,
that's why
She's the one who caused him to
Oh,
break up.
I like that.
I'm the one who
Yeah.
caused the breakup.
Okay.
Yeah. That's kind of true.
Okay, so yours is like
Homewrecker.
Yep.
like man stealer,
Yeah, man stealer.
Man stealer.
and
Femme
then
fatale.
his condition, Brad's condition.
Well, he doesn't get a condition because she went with string. You went with
No,
string,
he
right?
he does.
Oh, he does.
I think.
she
No?
chose to gain a condition, right? Or did you want to do a string?
Well, no. Well, that's the thing is, okay, so they give me a condition and I choose one of the below.
So which one did you choose?
And I was trying to decide between either giving him a condition or taking one forward. But that's what I was saying is, I didn't do it very well.
Right.
And so I kind of feel like, I don't know if I would take one forward.
So you were just saying she should have a string on him, just
In general.
in general.
general.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just to move things along.
You can take one forward. It's fine, even if you come across
I
problems.
guess I was just trying to think, like, I don't know, between that or giving him a condition.
Yeah, either one.
And that's what I wasn't really sure about.
Because his condition could be like it's obvious that he is in love with Rodriga,
Yeah.
It already sounds like that was pretty obvious.
But it
In love
already
with Robert.
was, though.
but it's really
And this
clear
is something
now.
that any one of us can now exploit.
Anyone
Right.
can see it.
Oh!
Everyone knows it. Everyone
Right.
sees it.
Yeah,
everyone-
that's fair.
Okay,
It's a
then
known
it becomes
thing.
public property.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah, let's go for
Okay.
that. And
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to decide is like, do I want flavor or do I want like an advantage?
Right.
Right.
But this is also an
Exactly.
advantage. Like, you could use that condition against him.
It's
like,
true,
You're
it's
in love
true.
with me, you know, etc.
Yeah, because if you exploit
Yeah.
a condition, you get +1.
Yeah.
And that could translate into Captain Steve Stevenson.
Yeah.
Because there's a connection there.
And getting-
Ooh, I could make Brad help me sabotage.
That's right.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
See?
Because even though Brad was there at the detention thing, Captain Steve's like, yeah, right, Brad,
Right,
you know,
bro.
Brad's just kind of like,
Right.
like, you
So
could tell he's just
exploit
not
that.
into it.
Yeah.
He just fucking hates Captain
I know.
Steve, probably.
Right.
Quit
Probably.
staring, don't be a Captain Steve.
Right.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
and
What
he's
you're
just,
doing doesn't
he's
feel
just staring
different.
right back at you.
What you're doing doesn't feel different.
Yeah, but heart's in his eyes because he's just like, oh my god, she's looking at me.
Yeah, right. I got her attention somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, yeah.
Let's call it Twitter-pated.
Yeah,
His
Twitter.
condition.
that's perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Nyx.
just
Okay, so
stupid.
now I'm wondering, like, Nyx's strategy here, because you've had all night to think about what
I
Rodriguez said. Diogo is there, Rachel is there.
Yeah, I know. So it's
So-
it's gonna be like really awkward because I've got this terrible idea.
Oh,
good.
no.
Oh, good.
It's great, but there's also 2 people to use it on. So like,
Oh, who you pick?
so I'm trying to think of like who to like use who to like say it to first.
Well, let's say like Diogo does actually look at you
Okay,
after not really looking at you. He makes eye contact with you.
sounds
Looks
good.
slightly hopeful,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that registers with you.
All right. Yeah. So
I feel like slightly hopeful is your MO.
yeah, definitely.
Shit.
So
Slightly hopeful.
Slightly hopeful.
yeah, exactly. That's kind of like the theme of my character, and this is just gonna make things so much worse.
Good.
So
Okay, good.
Yes, of course.
So
Make it worse.
Yeah, I'd like to talk to Diogo and be like, Diogo, I've done a lot of soul searching. I've talked to some good friends, and I've realized that you're
So he's like, good
Huh?
friends? Like, I thought I was your good friend.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
so
stings
I've-
already.
Yeah.
I've realized that you're a really special person,
Oh my god.
but it also turns out that I'm also a really special person,
That's true.
Aw.
That's all true.
and I didn't know that about myself for a really long time,
Oh my god.
and it's only
Oh.
recently come to light.
He's coming out to Diogo.
I know.
Ah!
Well, so Diogo's just kids, like, he's just hanging on to every word.
Yeah.
He's like, really? You're doing this now?
Like, what, like, we're in class? Like, what's happening?
I mean, Neil, I guess, is first. So. That's clear. That's
Right.
clear.
So he's hanging on every word, just
Yeah.
looking at you so intently.
and I really
It's working.
I really treasure our friendship, and I'd like us to talk again and be close again. And if that's all right with you, I don't want to push the boundary because I've heard that expressing too much is too much. But I want you to know
Go ahead,
that
use the words.
Yeah.
I want you to know that I'm ready to talk more.
Oh!
And I want you to be my friend.
That sounds so easily misconstrued.
It is.
It's beautiful.
So, oh my god.
Are you trying to turn him on?
Yeah. So what are you doing? Like, what move?
this?
What
Yeah,
move?
I think this would be a turn on.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Okay. Oh
Whether
my
you
god.
intended or
It's
not.
the turn on of friendship.
Yeah.
That's right.
Except the great thing is I'm going to turn to Rachel and say the exact same thing to her.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, why not?
Oh
Alright.
my god. It's like a palindrome.
Yeah.
It is. It really is. It's a snake eating move.
No.
Oh, shit!
Okay, so do you add
Alright.
anything or subtract anything?
So I add my hot, so
Okay.
5 becomes 6.
Do you have
and
your +1 forward?
I'm going to spend my +1
Oh,
to get a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Just 7.
So-
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Alright.
Okay, so on the 7 and 9, they can either give you a string or choose one of the reactions. So the string, I'm gonna have, or wait, what do you want to do? Wait, what do you want to do?
On 7 and 9, they can either give me a string or choose one of the reactions.
What would you like? Or do I choose? I choose that, right?
Yeah, you choose.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Diogo is looking at you,
Mhm.
and
Ah.
Oh dear, dice.
he just gets really red. Like his face just gets really red,
Okay.
and he's like, yeah, like I'm your friend. I'm your friend, Nyx. It's fine.
Like you're laying on a bit thick there, guy.
Yeah, like I'm your friend. I'm your friend. I'm your friend. We're friends. It's fine.
Don't want to push the boundary.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So then he kind of just nods to you, like looking at you, like we're friends.
Oh, man.
Oh.
You got a hot cup of nothing,
Oh, yeah.
brother.
And then he just turns. He's like, yeah, we'll hang out. We'll talk. It's fine.
That's cool. Great.
And then he just turns back and he just starts reading his book.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
he's lost that interest.
I don't know. It
And
was
then-
just he was just embarrassed and awkward.
He's
All right.
terribly shy.
And
He's
then
very shy.
Then I turn to Rachel and I say the exact same
thing.
So okay, wait. So let me be clear.
I'm having a stare off at Brad, but I'm also like behind
Wait,
Brad's
what?
head.
Yeah.
What the
What is
fuck?
going on over there?
In fact, maybe that's kind of why it doesn't come off across because I keep getting distracted. My neck's like,
What?
it's going. Wait, what the fuck is?
What the
No.
fuck?
Oh,
Yeah.
And you see Diogo's reaction, like yeah, like okay, like turning away. Okay, so Rachel, so Rachel's sitting there. We're
Yeah.
gonna do this again.
Mhm.
Yep.
So Rachel's sitting there. She's wearing a powder blue blouse, buttoned up all the way.
European collar.
Yes, and her hair is like in 2 French braids, but it doesn't
Yep.
look pretty. It's just tight.
Yep.
Right, it looks painful.
Oh my
It
god.
looks painful, and she has like a sweater vest over the blouse and a wool skirt like to her knee socks, saddle shoes, and she has her little gold cross on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh dude, you gotta.
And she sat down painfully again.
She sat down a little, not as bad,
Yeah.
but definitely there's just a flinchiness to her body language, and so she's sitting there, and she's just sort of looking at her hands.
Yeah. So I turn to her and I say the same thing, Rachel.
And she's like, "What? Like, how often do you actually talk to her?"
I say hi to her every morning, but she hasn't been saying hi to me because of the rumors that have been going around.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
right.
I would completely expect her just to completely ignore me as I go through this entire speech again.
Okay. So she you say her name,
Yeah.
and she turns to you like, "What? What do you want?"
So then I say, Rachel, I'm sorry for all the misunderstandings that have happened. I know you're a very special person. It's been recently revealed to me that I am also a special person.
So suddenly Diogo's craning, he's turning
Like looking up
around.
from his book.
He's like he hears and he's just and he's turning his head looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm not sure if you see him peripherally.
Oh
Right.
my god.
But he sees you. Anyway, so he's turning his head and watching, straight up watching, and Rachel notices him and looks
Right.
back at you.
So
Okay.
I say the same thing.
Yeah.
I would like us to be friends again. And I can understand that if this is me saying too much, so I won't try to press you anymore. But I hope that you can come around and find your own way into talking to me again. And then kind of stop suddenly, and then just turn around and go back to my boat.
All right, wait. So do you want to use a move?
Yeah,
You're
this is going to be trying to turn on again.
turn on.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. Do this.
Yeah, girl.
Do it.
All right. Well.
Well, 6 becomes 7 with my hot +1.
Yeah.
Same.
Yep.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And also, these dice are not as happy as
you should put them in.
They go
They
into
should be
the-
Put them
punished.
in the naughty
Yeah, let's-
hole.
Dice
Illuminati.
of shame.
Dice of shame. Dice of shame.
dice of shame.
Yes. There we
All
go.
right.
All right. So you do this.
Yep.
And so you're still you're just so she's in her desk and she turns, so she's looking at
Oh my
you
god.
Yep.
and she just kisses you.
It worked! Shit!
The magic works.
Golden.
Oh my gosh.
Tell my grandmother all
And-
about this later.
And it's
And Diogo's looking.
and the bell rings.
Oh!
And Diogo
And
saw.
the, and the
Diogo
teacher
saw.
walks in.
Then Miss Cotillion walks in.
Catch me. Sorry.
Oh my god.
So she's kissing you.
Yeah.
Everybody
What do you
sees
do?
this.
I mean,
Everyone sees it.
There's not
And
there's-
Neil's like, "What the fuck?"
I mean, there's not a reaction I can really. Well, let's see. There's.
What do you
What do you
do?
do?
What do
Yeah.
you do?
So 7 and 9. All right. So
She gives herself to you.
She gives herself to me. Oh my god. So
Oh my
this is.
god.
Does this count as a sex thing?
I think it does.
No,
Or is-
you have to
No?
do sex, like
Oh,
sex.
you gotta
sex.
have.
You have to
Okay.
make
Really?
this
So this
You have
has
to
to be
make the sex happen.
some sex
Probably
actual
not in front of
act.
everyone.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Is it-
ideally not.
This isn't it.
It's when you have sex
novel
with someone.
version.
So
Indeed.
sex would be
Like a full-on
Yeah.
erotic encounter.
An erotic
Yes.
encounter, heavy duty makeout.
Something that would fade to black.
An erotic
Yes,
journey.
Yeah.
fade
And
to
a
black.
journey, yeah.
An erotic journey.
This is more like a record skip.
Yes.
Everyone turns and looks.
Yeah.
And like this is either where the music swells or it stops.
I think I'm like
excited. Like,
I think this is like where the music swells.
Yeah.
Like I start feeling something.
You return the kiss?
I do.
Oh! So this is happening.
Oh my God,
so
oh my
the
God,
bell
oh my God.
rings, and Miss Batillion's like, all right, enough of that. Stop now, please.
I'm not sure if I notice.
Oh!
Whoa!
Okay.
I think the music's too loud.
I'll bet does Jenny or Rachel just snap.
Yeah, I think she realizes what she's done. And is
really?
like-
Rachel is the voice of reason here? Really?
She steps back.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah.
She pulls away
Okay.
because she's like surprised that you responded.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I think there's the whole she pulls away thing, and then I kind of go
Keep
halfway
going.
forward,
Yeah.
and then I go back. Like, because I go halfway forward and there's no one there, and then I
Yeah.
was gonna realize like,
Oh, shit.
Everyone's
back at the
staring.
desk.
Lucian, you see this. What do you do?
Oh my God.
Again, I'm just watching. I'm just in observer mode.
You're observing?
So, yeah.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not collecting data.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
You
No.
might get a small hit off of them.
No comments about
Yeah.
like
It's
sex
definitely
There's
get
a hit.
small hit.
Small
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a hit of
Yeah.
that. What does it feel like?
So if shame and embarrassment are like an espresso,
Right.
then teenage infatuation would definitely be like some hot chocolate with a lot of milk and marshmallows in it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like,
It's a little
ooh.
sticky.
It's
Yeah.
comfort
It's
food.
comforting.
Yeah.
It's comforting, yeah.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
sticky.
yeah.
It is sticky.
Sticky,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice. Okay. Colleen, do you notice that you see this?
No, I don't see it.
You don't see it?
No, I'm sitting
She's
on
in
the
the
front.
front row.
Batillion's just walked in.
She walked
Okay,
in.
give a fuck.
So you're like,
Okay. You're like,
Hello.
there she is.
Good boy.
Okay, and Rodrigo, you see this.
I do.
What do you do?
I'm thrilled.
Okay.
It worked.
Yeah.
Oh my god. My brother would be so proud. I was successfully meddled in
Right.
a way that
Yep.
was like
Nice.
beneficial to all.
It's legit.
I'm totally confident that clearly like my advice is the best
Impeccable.
ever.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
You did
I'm
a good
brilliant.
deal.
It kind of ruined me shutting Brad down though, because I ended up smiling because it's Nick's. But
Yeah.
then I'm
Oh,
like,
perfect.
smiling
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
on accident. And he totally takes it the wrong way.
Damn
Love
it.
Love it.
All right, so next, so you go back to your. So what are you thinking?
I'm feeling really. I don't think I'm thinking anything for once.
Right.
Oh.
Right.
I think I think for once I kind of feel like I'm generating the atmosphere.
Oh.
Next
Nice.
level.
Yeah.
It's a big day.
Wow, it is. It is
So many feelings.
So many feelings.
Yep.
All right, so we'll just fade out on Miss Batillion saying, all right, looking at the flyer and saying, okay, so you already know about the spring fling. You already know about the committee.
You know
And it
about the spring fling.
And we will end.
Oh, what are we voting for? Spring Fling King Queen.
I don't
Are we
know.
voting?
Yeah.
Mm.
You will be. We will be going through the spring fling. So
Oh
we'll be
my.
doing that.
So I need to
So
make.
we're gonna
So we're gonna
fade-
wrap it there.
We're wrapping it
I need to
there.
make a note to myself to gaze. That we need to do some abyss gazing next time.
Yeah.
Yes. So I will write that down too.
Are we going to continue through this day then?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Mostly I'm just like, I guess mentally preparing.
Yeah.
Like,
This
Next
is
Friday.
Friday.
Yeah.
This is
Return.
Friday.
And
Friday.
hopefully we'll have Morgan back by then time.
Yes.
So.
Right.
okay.
Because you have some questions for her.
We,
Sure.
Oh, we've got.
So we're gonna go around and do next time on Monster
Oh,
Hearts.
shit.
Next time on. And again, it's gonna be fake or real or whatever.
Right, we don't know.
Mm.
Okay.
It just gives me ideas and seeds and stuff. So, and then we'll also do a little mini eval at the end too. So, next time on Monster
Monster
Hearts,
Hearts.
Great Cliff.
So Neil is at his locker, and
No, where's this going?
Neil!
yeah, and and
Neil.
and the shot is looking down the lockers, so his door's open,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right, and then the door is slammed shut. Even though he's not quite done going through the stuff in his locker, right? He was like, took something out, he's putting it in his bag, and then the door slammed shut. Lucian's standing there.
You're standing
Behind
there.
the door.
Yes, I'm standing there.
Yeah.
And like, arms folded over chest, and I go, Neil, it's finally happened, my man. I'm in love.
Yay!
me.
Yeah.
God, I hope it's me. Oh my god. Wow.
Oh my god.
Colleen,
We'll see.
next time on Monsterhearts.
Woo, 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 30 wolves, Holly the moon outside of the cave. Wow!
Ooh, love
Nice.
it. Rodriga, next time on Monsterhearts.
I think it's gonna be Rodriga like carving initials in a tree. Right? And she like gets hers and like right before it like shows like the other person's initials, it fades.
Yes! I love that.
But
Oh,
like
that's
there's like the
Lucian.
heart, you know, there's like some
Plus.
nice close ups of like
Right,
yeah.
the lines
Ships.
being scratched in. Oh yeah.
Plus, and then...
Yeah, like her hands in the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Love it.
yeah.
Perfect, perfect. All right. Next time on Monsterhearts.
Oh man, gosh.
Nix is with the wolf pack.
Yeah, Nix is riding on top of a wolf. No,
It could happen.
I think next time is oh gosh, what would it be? So it's a yeah, so it's Diogo,
Yeah.
and he's it's gym class, and so it's Greco wrestling,
Yes.
and so Diogo is just like punching someone in the face. Yeah.
Oh.
Who could it be?
Nice.
Who could it- yeah, like it's like Diogo, it's showing him, but it's not showing who he's hitting.
We don't
He's
know.
hitting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's just rage on his face.
Yeah, exactly.
I can appreciate that.
Love it. Cool.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
So, a little mini eval. So, what worked, what didn't? What threads are you liking? What are you confused by?
Oh my god.
Briefly.
Oh my.
This helps me.
Briefly,
This helps me. Just to plan better.
I like that we've got a group cohesion now.
Right.
We've got a
Ooh.
mission.
Right. Good point.
Yeah.
And a really clear objective
Yeah.
for like all of us.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
all
it's
this
key.
weird stuff's happening. But
Yeah.
But why?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
do
I'm
we do
excited
with
to
that?
find out like what other supernatural things lurk out there in Grey Cliffs because it can't just be us. you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Cool. Okay, that's you're liking that.
Yeah.
Okay. Jen, what worked, what didn't? What did you?
I think I'll get clearer. I've never been a really good mechanics gal. I'm still not really good at it. So,
Okay.
I think maybe I could have done more with moves, player moves, things like that.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I'm really happy. I had a great time.
Yeah.
Good. Cool. Jade.
Well, I kind of chimed in on all
Okay.
of David's. But, yeah, no, feeling like there's maybe some more opportunity to, like, work together and, again, have, like, a defined goal. Like, it's nice to have had time to do character building.
Yeah.
So it feels good to actually have, like, a thing to
Directive.
do. Yeah, like an actual, like, again, goal.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good to know. And Ship, what did you think?
I like all the interpersonal messes that we're creating.
Yeah.
Messy lives.
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
I definitely like to see more of the fleshing out of the strange things that are happening because
Okay.
it's a little ephemeral for me at the moment.
Okay. All right.
Just because we've all sort of been a little bit on the sidelines for everything that's kind of happened. There's been some weird stuff, but it's all kind of been put into into everyone's kind of individual characters' wheelhouses. But something that would like really shake up the group, I think would really kind of be the clincher, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
To kind of make us really feel the weight.
Okay.
Like a shared bizarre experience.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
I think for Carruthers, it's very obvious that something really weird's happening, but it's all been very isolated for the rest of us.
Yeah.
So I kind of feel like there needs to be kind of like an it thing where we are all kind of
Yeah,
like,
if we're moving towards that would be
exactly
Yeah. Okay.
some sort of shared horrific experience.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, something
Cool.
traumatic.
Yeah, definitely. Oh yes, there will be trauma.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm loving it
Good.
so far. Oh,
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
great.
thank you for
Yeah.
bringing your openness and your vulnerability and willing to explore certain things. I really appreciate it. And
I was planning on going really, really dark.
Yeah.
and it didn't happen. So I've got that. I'm holding
I
it
know.
back.
Absolutely, yeah.
Keep it for a rainy day.
I've got some X card shit.
I'm
I could
sure
lay
you
on
do.
here.
Good. Well, Renee keeps bringing
Alright.
some crazy stuff. But
Renee
this-
brings the dark.
She
brings
brings
nobody
the
else.
hardest
She
gore.
Oh,
does.
she's scary.
It is.
But then there's
frightening
also
what
just
she
the
brings.
things that are like kind of emotionally like ooh, like,
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
you all are you're all probing those things I think in nice ways. So
Good.
it's working. Happy
Yes.
New Year! Yay!
Yay!
So we're meeting next week, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're back on a regular.
There's no breaks anymore, right?
No. Not for a little
No,
while.
we've somehow navigated the holiday season.
Yeah, I know.
Huzzah.
Congrats,
God.
everybody.
Hooray.
Yeah, good
Awesome.
job.
So we've got a short work week until we get to meet again. So
Yeah.
it won't feel as
Okay.
long. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know what it is about this game. It's just so much fun.
It is, isn't it? Oh my god.
It is really good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of expression available.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Cool.
Huzzah.
Thank you.
All right.
Indeed. Well, here you go, Des.